Dirt Gang Productions. Yo, Harlem Smiley, it's about that time. We want to see a movie. Work time.
But y'all know what it is. Work time. Atlantic time is ballin', where it all begins. Mostly violent, and you take more losses than wins. Up the hill, Brownsville, where they shoot to kill at will. Ounces plates, and they stay with the steel. No chill, unless it's winter time. You niggas food on the plate, I think it's dinner time. A different grind is something that you get in time. Get in line, stay with the hook like a fishing line. Deliver mine, kush, same color.
Yo!
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody out there? Good afternoon, salutations, greetings to everyone. It is Saturday, and today we are doing our podcast. It is the 10th episode, so give it up for the 10th episode.
Let's go!
Yes, for the 10th episode, y'all.
That's a fact, man. And this is your boy Harlem Smiley, man, the one and only, with my co-host,
Melly Mel, 2 L's, all caps, all facts.
and this is the Best of Both Worlds podcast, man. So, well, Melly, listen, man. Let the people know what we're gonna do is real quick. We're gonna make a quick announcements before, Melly getting to let y'all know what we're gonna be cooking today on this Best of Both Worlds podcast. So, the YouTubers, salute to the Wrench Gang members, salute to the Honey Gang members, salute to everybody in the chat, everybody who's been rocking with us since day one. Y'all know this has been a long road. Melly is right there. She's getting all her features. So YouTube knows she's about to hit 1,000 subscribers. So with that being said, if y'all want to catch the Best of Both Worlds podcast live, be the first ones to catch it. Every time we do an episode live, it's going to be on Melly Mel's channel. So if you want to catch it first, before it goes to Spotify, before it goes to Twitch, you come over here to Melly Mel's channel. You rock with us, and then you're good to go. But with that being said, though, it is going to be uploaded the next day on Twitch as well as Spotify, man. So, listen, we got it's the Best of Both Worlds, bitches.
Best of Both Worlds podcast. Yes, we got some things cooking up for y'all. Let's get into this intro right quick, and we'll be right back.
Now, be honest, when you first seen little baby in there, did you have the bonnet on and you snatched it off just to get the
No, I didn't. I had my regular hair. I had the Versace's on the face.
Oh, so they caught you a good Walmart game, huh?
I looked it real good. I looked it real good, but he was in the hood, so
yeah.
Everybody was taking pictures, snapping. He was trying to get the fuck up out of here. He didn't realize that the Walmart that he came to was the hood fucking Walmart.
Recorders, I told you it's the motors. If you ride, then I ride, then I slide. I don't care if we fail, long as we said we try. If you cry, then I cry. If you die, then I die. We used to be a crazy team. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. If you ride, then I ride. If you slide, then I slide. I don't care if we fail, long as we say we try. If you cry, then I cry. If you die, then I die. We used to be a crazy team. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Up the hill.
Any nigga get killed. That's why we live by the slogan. Never ran, never will. Unless we doing deals, moving pills, or we moving krills.
Nobody would notice that nigga.
He should have went to Target, real talk, but he came to the Walmart thinking that shit was gonna be sweet and shit was gonna be good. And he was in Walmart and he had to fucking leave and fucking kind of rush up out of Walmart because he was in the hood Walmart. But you know what? Yes, we can get it popping. Listen, make sure y'all follow Fuego Base. Make sure y'all follow the people that fucks with Hartford people, Benny the Butcher. Listen, all of them. I don't know yet. I'm just anticipating. Hopefully that he has good advice for up and coming rappers in Hartford. Everybody that's the South end. And the North End,
with all the Jamaicans.
The Jamaicans.
They still got like that big ass pothole in the middle of the street.
Of course, we got potholes everywhere.
No, I'm talking. Nah, it's like when you come into the park or whatever. The Jamaicans, they got like a big ass pothole. So.
Oh, you talk about Beanie?
Yeah.
150 characters on each page.
When she was like 16.
But
When she
foster
was like
kids,
16.
nah. But I don't know. But in New York, when foster kids turn 18, they get them their paperwork to get their own apartments.
Hey yo,
They do, but you have to go through a certain amount of certain things that you have to do in order to become independent on your own. Now,
Bum rush like a motherfucker.
he didn't really get bum rushed, but he.
But at the same time, man, listen, you better watch the movements. We talking about at times the way it was nothing really going on. He's the best hype man in the world. That nigga gets
like we smoked the woolly, please.
He only is supposed to be up there.
Not at all. They could at least have him do one song if he was going to be up there. That was crazy.
In my opinion, what you seen was failed talent, man.
Melly Mel, 2L, all caps. Rocking with your boy Harlem Smiley, that's a fact. Best of both worlds, change the game, it's the rap. The other parts put you to sleep, and that's a nap. Let's rap. One more time for the coaches, episode 10, bitches!
Yes, salute to everybody in the chat. Everybody that comes through and support. Sheree, Florida Jet, Stilo, Dutchy. We see y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button for us.
You know it's so. Melly Mel, this is episode 10, man. A lot of people thought we was going to do 3 episodes and quit. What the fuck they thought, man? This is the best of both worlds shit. They crazy, man. I can imagine where they gonna look at us like, damn, I remember them. We used to talk to them on YouTube. Yeah? Anyway, you know that dope. So what we got cooking for the people, man? What we got for today?
All right, y'all. We got a lot of different topics to discuss today. A lot of stuff has been going on. I know your sports segment should be interesting. I did forget to download the video and send it to you, but we will get into that later. But yes, we do have a great show for y'all today, so make sure y'all tune in and support. So let's jump right into it. Right. NBA Youngboy. Now he's been locked up since his incident in California.
Look at Vino. That's when he got caught with the gun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that incident. And he's been set to he bonded out in Louisiana. So the conditions of his release is basically he has to have 24-hour supervision or 24-hour house arrest. Mm-hmm. And they're giving him military guards.
What? Military guards for all of the
military guards? Yes.
Wait, so was he extradited from when he got locked up in California? He was extradited back to Louisiana? Or did he do his time in California?
No, he was extradited back to Baton Rouge. Yeah. And they set his bond. He was released. But the only thing right now is holding him back is the California case. That's the only thing that's holding him back. So he's not free just yet.
He's just out on bond.
But how do you feel?
Good.
Hey Shay, but how do you feel about him having to have military guards like on a 24-hour release, and he has to go to Utah to do this, supervised house arrest in Utah until his trial in Baton Rouge?
God damn! So what I don't know what the fuck is the law. This is what I'm not getting, right? Because I know he got arrested in California. So for them to extradite him back to Louisiana, he must have been on parole or probation, something like that. Yeah. So that's the only reason why they'll extradite you back. But you also got to face the charges out here, because if I'm not mistaken, he was a felon. And in California, when you get caught with a gun as a felon, it's a little bit more stricter than usual. for him to get extradited all the way back to Louisiana, that means he would have been on papers because it was a violation or something like that. So I can see the back and forth. Same thing with the R. Kelly shit. He ain't on papers, but how they dragging his ass back and forth from different states. So he got to do a program in Utah to where he's on house arrest in Utah, and he has to have military outside his house. That's a little interesting. I know what y'all thinking. Why Utah, right? Honestly, between Louisiana and between California, Utah might be the middle ground. Now, I listen. I'm thinking in my head, Utah might be the middle of the two. So I can understand why they would have him in Utah, probably waiting to see what's going to happen, because if they violate him in Louisiana, right, he's out on bond, which is kind of weird. In New York, it's a hold. If you get arrested, your ass on parole or probation, you can bond out for that case you locked up for all you want to. But if your probation officer or parole officer say they're gonna leave your ass in there, your ass is staying inside of there. It's a hold. So maybe it's a little bit different, but this is a high profile case though. The whole military in front of the house, that's a little it's a little different for me, to where military would be in front. You good to go. But military would be in front of his house. So Melly Mel, what I was telling the people is that's the only thing I could think of. I think in between California and California and Louisiana, Utah might be the middle ground. That might be like right in between both. So that's probably why they're making him. But is that where he's doing house arrest at, and the military's in front of his house in Utah?
Yes, that's where he'll be doing his house arrest. If the judge in California should grant him bond.
That's crazy. It's very weird, because normally when you do a crime, whatever state you do that crime in, that's normally where they want you to serve the time at. So, right. But with Louisiana, if he's not on probation or parole, I don't see why they would, he would get penalized for being out there. Like, even if he was a felon from Louisiana, you don't still get penalized when you do shit in other states. So I don't know. It's a little weird with the high profile with the military shit. Maybe they there to make sure he don't tamper with the shit, or make sure he's not just having parties and shit in the house and
getting in trouble, doing things that he's not supposed to be doing. But why would you need why would you need the military to do that though? Like, that's kind of weird to me. Like, shouldn't they be out doing some other shit, some other productive shit, babysitting him? Like, is this what my tax dollars is going to?
That's a fact. You can get the regular cops to just sit there, especially in Utah.
And I think that he should be paying for that. I feel like that should be coming out of his pocket.
Nah, he's gonna No, if that's court appointed, that's gonna be part of his restitution payment. You see what I'm saying? Like, the judge will do that shit too. If that's part of the deal, that's part of your restitution payment. Like, people don't realize, right? You don't ask to get put on probation or parole, but you have to pay monthly dues when you're on probation and parole. A lot of people don't realize that.
I heard about that.
Yeah, you have to pay to be on probation. I'm not even gonna lie, they're violated. You know how many people get violated for not paying that fee? And I'm gonna be honest. The first time I was on probation, I was one of those people. I would show up to everyone, clean urine. I didn't ask to be on probation. Why the fuck I gotta pay $200 something every month to be on probation? That shit ain't no $30, no shit like that neither. You know what I'm saying? So so that was probably more than likely is gonna be part of his restitution payment too. So I
definitely feel like he should be paying for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't have to pay for that out of my tax dollars to, you know what I'm saying, to have his house guarded by the military so he can do his, his supervise whatever he got going on. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's just weird. But I don't wish that on nobody. I definitely hope that he gets out. I love YB. I love NBA Youngboy and everything that he does, his music. And he's also, this year, he can be nominated for for an award for the Grammys. Him, Moneybagg Yo, and who else was it? I forgot who else it was. But he can be nominated this year for a Grammy.
Let me ask you something. How do you feel about the moves his girlfriend has been making while he's been in jail? Or the baby, I don't know. Is it the girlfriend?
Mama?
Yeah.
Jania?
Yeah. I'm glad you know her names. I did.
And it's funny that you brought that up because I was just about to talk about that too. Bring that up. So recently she's been into it with Kayla B, King Von's sister. I don't know. Kayla B comes off as a hater. Like, she just comes off as a hater. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these girls are doing something bigger than just the names that they're just attached to. You know what I mean? Jania has her own company. You know, she does her little hostings. You know, she's trying to get to a bag elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Asian Doll doing the same thing. I know she kind of came up a little bit after King Von's death and kind of exploited that a little bit, but still, nonetheless, she's doing her own thing. You know what I'm saying? Her music, whatever, hosting, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They're all trying to generate money elsewhere.
I tell people too, like, you got to realize a lot of, even, and rest in peace to, to Vaughn. But these girls could have had that intention when these guys was alive and they was first getting with these guys. You see what I'm saying? So if they first get with these guys with their whole intent, like, yeah, I'm going to use this. I may like this guy, but I'm definitely going to build off of that clout. Then you know what it is? With celebrity relationships, I feel like that happened a lot. If you a rapper, so that's why I tell you, if you a celebrity, go get a regular girl. Girl working in the hospital, bartender, a school bus driver. I don't give a fuck what it is. Go get a regular girl. Because if it's another girl who's like an up and coming something and you're already something, it may be an ulterior motive there. And they're not going to let you, they won't come out and just tell you like, nah, I really, the only reason why, you're a little cute, but nah, you got that clout. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, the thing about Jania is that Jania stuck with him before he actually, got big and everything. She was doing less when he was, just starting out. She really had her glow up once they broke up and everything like that. That's when she really had her glow up. And I must say, she's probably like the only baby mama out of NBA's Youngboy's baby moms that's really doing something with herself, like really getting to a bag type, like, just doing different things without him. So I can appreciate that. But Kayla B, I feel like she's just a hater. I feel like she always just has something negative to say about, the girls that were attached to King Von, and she just was on some shit like, niggas don't want her cause her box stink. Like,
yo, I ain't even gonna lie. It's certain girls in this game, like, they are never gonna live that up. Like, that's one thing that's haunting Megan Thee Stallion right now. I mean, was it Megan Thee Stallion? Who the fuck Uncle Murder said box stink?
It was
K Michelle. Yeah, K Michelle. What? That shit been haunting K Michelle forever. K Michelle done took all the shit out her ass, and man, my box don't stink. That's the silicone in my anyway.
K Michelle, listen, but still, it's like she put that out there, right? Kayla B put that out there on some shit like these men told her that. So Devin Haney like addressed the situation like, bitch, I didn't say that shit to you. Like, don't be putting me in your drama. Don't be putting me in your shit, because I ain't never said no shit like that to you. So it just makes me think like you just reaching. You looking for somebody to pick on. You looking for some, and mind you, sweetheart can't fight her way out of a paper bag. Okay, we seen that fight with you and what's her name, Cuban Dog.
Kick her. Get her, Cuban. Get her. Get her. You got it. Go ahead. Fuck her up. Go ahead. You got it. Fuck her up. Go ahead. Throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. It's one-on-one. It's one-on-one.
And you can't fight. So I think at this point.
And that's what throws it off to me. It's like, you got to sit back and think, like, rest in peace. Like, what happened to your brother? Why are you even still beefing over little stupid shit?
Right.
Honestly, if it was me and some shit like that happened to one of my siblings, me beefing over stupid shit, the little shit, like, you can't go back into that whole same realm. Why put your mother through that?
Right.
You know
well, they don't have the same mother. They don't have the same mother.
Yeah, they have loved ones. Yeah, even your loved ones, like, you know, so why even put that makes sense. Why they kind of like shaped and look like each other, you know. Sometimes like me, like the ones we got the same mothers, like we don't really look alike, but the ones we got the same fathers, like my little brother Justin, they look just like me. Word up. So you know, she's the strong father genes, you know how that go. Strong.
Yeah. I just think that at this point, I think she should be invested in other things. And then on top of that, it was like, you know, somebody came out and said her business was just not legit. Like her, you know, her shit was just fugazi as hell. Mm-hmm. So at this point, I think she needs to focus on better things or other things besides, you know, coming for people on Twitter. Like, it's no point. Like, girl, people is out here making money. People are out here doing things, getting to a bag, and you just sitting on the internet being miserable. Like, girl, get to it. Get into it.
Yeah, it be so many people. They just be having great ideas. They be wanting to do shit, but then they realize how hard it is to actually get all the paperwork, get all the shit done for it. Mm-hmm. And then they done put the word out, but then they just quit. That's why I try to tell people, me doing all of this, you know, out there branching and trying to, you know, get our name out there and all that shit. I'm starting to realize it's a lot of paperwork that come through with it. You got to just see it through. Because once you finally see it through, you like, yes. You know how hard it is to get a podcast on Spotify? I'm not giving nobody no tricks. I done showed niggas how to do a tune call with music, mad shit. With this Spotify shit, I got to figure that shit out, y'all. So it's mad shit to do. But at the end of the day, when you finally get accepted into the program, you be like, yes, I did that shit. See what I'm saying? Nerd up. Niggas be hitting me up all the time. Yo, how you got your music on TuneCore? This shit, mad shit. Do it the first. Figure it out the first time. The second time, it's super easy to go around. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, figure the shit out, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't just quit, man. Y'all niggas want to start a business. Y'all be having y'all merch. Yeah, I'm about to get the merch. You make 3-4 hats. 2 shirts, and then realize you gotta get mad shit. You gotta pat brands and you gotta do all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, that's too much. I can't do that shit. Fuck that. It's over. That's what happened with her business. I ain't even gonna lie. She had the name. Too much work though. Come on.
And that's the crazy part about it, because if you can make money, like, you know, just the extra little steps to get there, it shouldn't even be a problem, because you'll probably make more money, you know what I'm saying, than with the money that you spent to invest in that, whatever you were doing. So, I don't know. Gotta have the mindset.
Yep. I know YouTubers right now that won't pay the $25 stream, y'all. They still doing the free stream, y'all. Like, nah, I'm not paying that $25. I'm like, you don't even realize the $25 is a great investment. You can do so much more shit with the $25. But anyway, it's to each his own. Fuck it.
Right.
You know? Hey, listen, you gonna be sitting there with StreamYard on top for the rest of your life.
Right. You see our logo? You see our logo in the corner?
That's us.
You see our logo? Yeah.
That's us.
Right.
So,
facts. We're gonna get into some of that, because I got some other things going too as well. So, you know, before we get off the stream, we're gonna talk about that. So I just hope NBA Youngboy, you know, I really just want him to really, you know, be there for his children, because I know he's very active in his kids' lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a really good father, you know, even though he has like 9 kids. He's still. Yeah, he just had like 2 kids this year.
Damn, he up to now. Oh, how young? Yo, age like 24, 25?
He's 22. He just turned 22. He just had a birthday.
My nigga,
He just turned 22.
His guys having kids in their 40s. He got 9 at 22.
He has 9. Yes, he has 9 kids, 8 baby mothers. Yeah, it's a lot.
8 baby mothers, dude.
8 baby mothers.
Yo,
yes.
He got a rap for the rest of his life. Child support is like $58,000 a month. He got a rap for the rest of his life. That's crazy.
Well, he takes care of his kids, so I don't think it would be an issue or a big problem because he definitely he's a good father.
But maybe not out of one of these 8. Ain't no telling what the next 18 years gonna hold. Because I don't care who you are. It's a percentage wise. It's a very big chance one of those people is gonna get greedy. They're gonna feel like there's somebody else getting more than them. And then they're going to go to the courts. And when they go to the courts, it's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's a rapper. He got money. They're not even going to double check. Boof. They're going to say, how much do you make? Okay, you pay this percentage. Boof. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah. I think the only one that probably wouldn't even, Yaya is well off. Mm-hmm. Her father is Floyd Mayweather. She's well off. So,
she can't do that. They're going to laugh at her.
I'm sure she probably don't even care about it. Don't give a,
NBA could go to the courts and ask them for child support from her. They might grant him child support from her because of Floyd Mayweather. So that don't. She excluded. She's never gonna need nothing. That baby's gonna be all right with or without. But at the end of the day, rest of them, Floyd Mayweather ain't their father. It's gonna be one, and I'm not saying it's one of the 8 now. But shit, at the rate he going, ain't no telling what's gonna happen. Salute the NBA Youngboy, man. I hope he worked.
Yes, salute.
With all them kids, it's like shit. He might have went to jail just to take a break. Shut the fuck up, Cairo. He might have went to jail just to take a break. And don't worry, that was my dog I was talking to. Don't worry, I didn't get him barking anyway. Niggas be like, you sure you can't shut the fuck up? Nah, man, it's a dog, man. Fuck name that kid Cairo. Anyway,
Tiger.
Yeah, I'm saying. Oh shit, yeah, that's damn salute.
Speaking of Tiger.
yeah. Yo, I seen this list, right, of 75 top 50 worst rappers out there. And Tiger was on that list. I was very surprised. That nigga don't need to be on that list. But what you about to say about Tiger?
Well, if you haven't seen in the headlines lately, well, he said that it wasn't true, but the chick that he was recently dating, I saw the pictures. He supposedly, allegedly, punched her in the face and blacked her eye.
Nah, man. You see what I'm saying? Dumbass. Now, I ain't even gonna lie. Listen, I be trying to tell people. Some dudes be coming out to my, she started blacking on me, started swinging. Yeah, you're a grown man. Take a couple of those punches and get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Yo, y'all dudes out there fighting girls, celebrity, non-celebrity, I feel like they need to throw y'all under the jail. I feel like dudes who hit girls, y'all literally, that should be like an instant 10-year felony. And so you can go in there and fight dudes for 10 years and realize, because most dudes who fight girls, I swear they don't fight guys.
Oh, yeah, they sure don't. I know a few of those.
Yeah,
I know a few of those. They get tough with the girls, but will not get tough with a dude. And I just be sitting there looking like, how does that work? And then I know some people who crazy as hell and just don't give a fuck. They hit a boy, girl, it don't matter. But most niggas, crazy. I know that's like that. They definitely hit women, but when it come to men, straight bitch.
That's crazy, man. Salute the Trap Buddha. Salute the Fighter Complex. AP
salute to y'all.
Salute, man. Yep. So you're fucking Tiger, man. That's a stupid reason to be in the headline. Like that's a super dumbass reason to be in the headline. I feel like you and Dr. Dre's wife should just go get together, or ex-wife, excuse me, should just get together and just form a dumbass communion. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Just you and her, just dumbass communion. Y'all not gonna be married. It's just a dumbass communion. You see what I'm saying? Cause y'all just doing some dumb shit out here. You could beat her up, she can sue you, and when one of your siblings pass, She gonna send them niggas anyway.
Well, he did come out and say that was false and all this other stuff. So I don't know. These celebrities just be doing the most. And it's always like that. So I mean, at this point, I don't know.
Melly thinks
the headline.
Think she was in the corner like this. Oh, now I'm gonna get that money. It's it. Punch herself in the eye. Shit, look what Tiger did to me.
What money? What money?
You don't think Tiger got money? Tiger had mad singles.
Money.
Tiger had mad singles down his last 3 years.
How many cars did this man have repossessed in 1 year? How many landlords done went to court to sue this man for non-payment of rent?
Oh, so he's stunting? He's stunting? His lifestyle supersedes the amount of money he's making?
Like, listen, I don't think he's well off like we probably think. I don't think that.
He had a lot of big singles that's been on the radio for the last 3 years.
Nah, because you think about it. He already told niggas that when he was on Young Money, when he was on the label, they didn't pay him a dime.
What? That was free labor, the tour and everything?
He said that they did not pay him a dime. He said the only thing that they paid for was his videos.
Oh, so they was like when they was going to buy clothes, they was buying this nigga clothes and buying his and buying his hotel.
Shit like that he would have to pay back to the label. Shit that he's gonna have to pay back to the label. I mean, if they're paying for the videos. Think about it. They're paying for your videos. They're going to recoup that back on these singles, on these, you know what I'm saying, whatever you doing musically. But he said he never got paid a dime.
That's fucked. Hey, listen, I haven't gonna lie. I hear a lot of rappers right now talking about like Baby was out there raping a lot of rappers. Now, I'm not talking about like, well, let me not even use that word. He was out there getting a lot of rappers, you know, as far as like contract wise. If you wasn't smart, he wasn't helping you out. Let's just say that. So if you were signing them dummy contracts, them 360 deals, yeah, I'm saying he was like, fuck it. Yeah, I'm saying so that a lot of rappers, I never got that right. A lot of rappers would hang around and do shit like that. They would call it just like free labor to get to the top. I feel like times like this, when you do get to the top, this is when it hurts. Because with the amount of songs and shit he got, Titan can do a versus battle right now. It's a lot of features he gonna have to use.
I was gonna say that.
There's a lot of features, but he can do one. Not saying I want to see that, but he has enough notable songs to where landlords shouldn't be going to try to sue this nigga to get rent money, or cars shouldn't be getting repossessed. That only happens when, not saying somebody's broke, their lifestyle just supersedes the amount of money he's making. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't be having $40 million homes in Hollywood and shit like that. Like, nah, that's not your kind of money. You need to go more down to like the $3, $4, $5 million houses, you know, which is well off. It's good, but you know, a little bit smaller. You gotta go West Hollywood. You know what I'm saying?
Or maybe a little bit smaller than that, like 300K.
Nah, hell no. California, he gonna be living next to me. You know what I'm saying? He gonna live next to me for 300,000.
300K. You define go buy you a house like straight cash. 300K. Yeah, you know the landlords, and that's another thing I don't understand. Like, as a millionaire or somebody who has a lot of money, why would you not invest in a house or a property or, you know what I'm saying, like buy your house? Why do you rent a house? It makes absolutely no sense. That way you don't have to worry about paying a landlord every month or paying 30 grand just to stay there for the month. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can just buy your house right out and own your house. And you don't have to worry about that. And then you be modest. Like, I don't understand why some people are just not modest. You know, you don't have to buy a big ass mini mansion or a big ass mansion, you know what I'm saying, and be content. You know, especially if you're never really home, you're just spending the cost of, you know, just maintaining it. Maintenance is running you way more money.
Let me break down the California living out here with these celebrities, right? So
reckless.
And Reckless Podcast, salute, man. Appreciate that, man, for tuning in.
Hit the like button.
Appreciate that. So these celebrities inside of Hollywood, right? Especially with Tiger being from LA. When you from out here, you're definitely not going to live in South Central. You're not going to live in Compton. You're not going to live in fucking Watts. You're not going to live in Inglewood. So what happens is if you're from out here, you're going to go live in Hollywood. So now people got to realize, right? Hollywood, it's not too far from Inglewood. It's not too far from the airport area. It's not far really from the hood anyway. But you have like North Hollywood. You have West Hollywood. You have just what they call Hollywood. So when you get into that, like regular houses out here, 300,000 that's gonna get you a regular 3-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom house, super small ass yard. That's not getting you nothing out here. A $3 million house inside of Hollywood is almost like a hut. It's like a 3-bedroom, you know what I'm saying? 1.5 bathroom. It's like you don't invite other celebrities over to a $3 million house in Hollywood. You just don't do it. Like, that's something that a YouTuber making a little bit of money, fuck it, I want to go live in Hollywood, get a $3 million house. You invite your peoples over. They like, oh shit, this is dope. So a $12 million house inside of Hollywood, that'll get you a little, a little bit, rapper money. See what I'm saying? Like when Pop Smoke was just coming up and he had his, spot out there, the condo or whatever like that. That shit like that. So with Tiger being from out there, he knows this. And this is why I just looked it up. One of the homes he had in Hollywood was a $37 million house. $37 million. What? And you know what's crazy is? He wasn't on no other celebrity's block. You know how they be like, yo, I'm on the same block with the Wahlburgers. I'm on the, Kanye West down the block. And the Kardashians live down here. Jay-Z may be over here. It be shit like that. Tiger wasn't on none of those blocks for $37 million. But he can't afford a $37 million house. Baby was fucking getting all that money in the beginning.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Like, where are you getting all this money to be able to afford that? But I mean, and it's just to say, like, it's not that you can't do it, but when you're constantly in the media about your finances, whether it's true or not, this is what we're looking at. This is what we're seeing. So, I mean, are you really living beyond your means? Are you not managing your money right? Are people stealing your money? Because it's a lot of different things that you can, think of when it comes to rappers and their financial stability.
Word. I'm saying he was gonna be in the area with Dr. Dre wife. Didn't she get the house? The ex-wife, she got the house, right? She's a raggedy motherfucker. I haven't gonna lie, but I heard what she did, her dumb ass, what she did. Being that we on the LA topic.
Let's get into it.
That shit is crazy, man. So if y'all don't know, man, Dr. Dre ex-wife decided, not herself, because I don't know if y'all ever been served with papers, whether it was you being sued, whether it was you have to show up in court, regardless of the fact, they get somebody else who knows that person or somebody that's hired to go serve them papers. This lady hired somebody or had somebody go serve Dr. Dre papers at his grandmother's funeral. What, Melly, your thoughts?
Yo, that is the most, you know what? I'm not gonna say it was her fault because it should have been up to the sheriff. You know, when you get served papers, the sheriff has to deliver it to you or somebody like that.
Not necessarily. Like especially when they doing like divorce, child support. The only thing the sheriffs have to serve you papers with is eviction notice and something else pertaining to like a lawsuit. But other than that, I can get one of my friends to go serve somebody the papers.
Okay, now in that instance, yes, that shit is fucked up. If she had somebody like one of her friends or somebody that she knew serve him with divorce papers, you know, that's messed up. Like, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? He's clearly at a place where nobody wants to be. Mm-hmm. And in a time where, you know, it's just, you know, one of those times where you're grieving, you're at your grandmother's funeral, for Christ's sake. Like, why would you even do that? Like, that's the most disgusting thing to me and spiteful stuff that a female could possibly do. Like, mm-hmm. Why would you do that? That's stupid. Like, you couldn't have waited till today, or, you know, maybe when he's out with April.
Mm-hmm. Rick set in the building, salute. So my opinion on this whole thing, right? So one thing's for sure, two things for certain. We know that she definitely didn't serve the papers herself. So that's clear. We do know that it wasn't the cops that served the papers at the grandmother's funeral. We don't know if it was somebody who she'd hired to serve the papers at the funeral, or we don't know if it was somebody who she just got. Like, I could ask Maybach Mel, yo, I'm trying to, you know, serve my baby moms with some child support papers. Can you go serve her with these papers? Maybach Mel could walk right up to her and be like, here you go, you've been served. And she's been served. There could just be a court date for her to show up in court and appear in court, yada, yada, yada. So we don't know the case. We don't know if she hired somebody like like, you know, somebody who actually just does that in their profession, and they decided to do that during the funeral. They're super like that. That person must don't give a fuck. It's super risky. At funerals, it's high emotions. You got mad family members in there. It's people waiting for shit to jump off just to relieve their stress. Whoever that person was that had the audacity and had the balls to go up and serve Dr. Dre some papers at his grandmother's funeral, that's crazy. And that's why the ex-wife is taking backlash, because the person had to know Dr. Dre was going to be there at this time, which means they had to know his grandmother passed away. They had to know the location of the service, and they must have had to wait it out there until the service was over in order to even hand him the papers. This is Dr. Dre we talking about. It's not like it's me. You can't just roll up on Dr. Dre. Just anybody's roll up on Dr. Dre. Like, nah, he gave them, the ex-wife gave them all the information. Like, yeah, you can find him here. His grandmother just passed away, but I know they're going to be here. So if you want to serve him the papers, because it's Dr. Dre, ain't like you can look up and just see his whole schedule where he going to be at and all that shit. They had to pinpoint and know that he was going to be there at this time to serve him the papers. So I think the ex-wife fed whoever served him the papers all that information and let them know where it was going to be at, when it was going to be at. My opinion. You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy. That's fucking. I'm surprised whoever served them papers didn't get their ass whooped. That's a funeral. You would do that shit at my family if your ass would have been whooped. I ain't even gonna lie.
Right, like, that's crazy. Like, why would you even think that was okay? Like, you know, just the spitefulness of it, you know, we already know that y'all going through a nasty divorce. Like, it's clear. Yep. But just to do that, just to add insult to injury, yeah. Yep. Nah.
That's crazy. That shit, it does nothing excuse that. Even if it was somebody that came who she hired and they was like, called it like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna serve from the papers today. She should have been on some shit like, nah, you can't do that at his grandmother's funeral. We'll figure out a different time. Like, I know it's a time frame in order for you to serve, because when they give you a court date, so you have to serve them the papers before the court date. So I know it's a time frame, but at the end of the day, his grandmother's funeral, no excuse under no circumstances should they have done that. So
that just wasn't okay. Right. That wasn't right. And we could already tell just by the little stuff that goes on how this is probably gonna go. It's gonna be nasty. I'm pretty sure it's already nasty, but it's not gonna get any better.
Oh, shit crazy, man. Shit crazy. But what else we got? What else we got cooking for the peoples, man? What else we got cooking for the peoples?
All right, y'all. We got YNW Melly. For you guys who don't know who YNW Melly is, He's a rapper from Florida. He came out with Murder on My Mind and a couple other joints. I actually like YNW Melly. I like his music. I think he has a lot of potential to go far with his music, with his sound. And it was just, his music career was kind of cut short. It was cut short because he is in prison right now, basically because if y'all don't know the backstory, they're accusing him of allegedly killing his two best friends. In the car.
That's crazy.
And when this case broke, and mind you, he's managed by 100 Track K, who was King Von's manager, at the time of his passing, unfortunately. And it just seems like everybody who this dude manages is either in jail or ends up dead. So basically with this case, it's been taking a while. It's been going on for I want to say the past 3 or 4 years now. So he's been locked up for that long. So now they've recently said that they want to get his DNA to see if it matches the DNA in the car from the shooting. Now, I think that this could go up either two ways. It could go either two ways. They get the DNA and they find out that his DNA doesn't match the DNA from the scene, and then he has to be released. Or the DNA matches and he gets convicted of both of these murders.
So let me ask you something now. To you, isn't that a lose-lose situation unless he's innocent?
Yes.
Because in my opinion, he's either gonna have to consent to this, or the judge is gonna have to actually, appoint
subpoena.
Subpoena it. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like if he know he was there, it is a chance. But once again, he could have been very careful. He could have been there and his DNA not match. It all depends on whether he want to take the risk. But if he know for sure he was locked up for bullshit, he wasn't there, then he might as well I would consent to it. But if you was there, but you gotta nah. You gotta sit back and just be like, man, fuck that. Because if you was careful when you was there, then they don't find it, they gotta instantly release you. You see what I'm saying? But if they find that shit and man, listen, that ain't no coming back from that. It's over.
Ain't no coming back from it. Right. They are going to convict you based off of that DNA. And all the evidence that they have to present. So I'm like, okay, a man in his situation, do you just go ahead with the DNA and just let them take the DNA? I thought they automatically get the DNA, once you get locked up and shit like that. I thought they automatically get the DNA.
Nah, hell no. The only thing they do is take your fingerprints. They don't cotton swab you and none of that shit too. So they take your what's the name. What happened is I think they must have found at wherever they search. They must have found DNA. They just have no match with the DNA. Because when they do database with DNA, they not looking through jail systems and shit. That's through medical records. Medical records is the only thing that matches your DNA. If you got to go for certain, like me, right? I got shot. So when I was in the hospital and stuff, they got all that. They got medical records, swabs, blood. They got all that shit. So I'm in the system. Like if I ever did some shit, I spit on somebody and say, nah, it wasn't me. They can go match my shit right now. But if you was never in the hospital or no medically, nah, the only thing they could do as far as through the prison systems and shit like that is fingerprints. That's why fingerprints, that shit's all through the database. But DNA, they must have found some DNA and had no match. So they want to match his shit to that DNA.
Yep, they want to get his DNA. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm just thinking to myself, like, this could go either way. It could be a good outcome or a bad outcome.
Yeah,
So
that's a fact.
yeah.
If it's me,
but I know
if it's me, and I was there, what I would do is I'm sitting back. I'm not. They try to come get my shit. I'm telling niggas I know they need a warrant to get that shit. They need a court or they need a subpoena from a judge. If they get the subpoena and there's nothing I can do, there's nothing you can do. You just gotta hope and pray to the good Lord that the DNA that they got don't match yours.
that it don't match, right?
Because even if it was like 3 or 4 people there and there's somebody else DNA who they ain't got, as long as it don't match yours, you good. But if it matches yours, if it's subpoena, there's nothing you can do about it. But me, I'm not offering the shit unless I know for a fact I wasn't there. Like, there's no way it could be my shit unless niggas literally like swab me when I was asleep and just threw some shit down there. But I'm not offering.
Well,
shit.
I think he was there. I think he was there, but it was said that it was a drive-by shooting. And the way, because you already know how police they do. They go through the crime scene and everything to match and see if shit adds up. And they're basically saying that it doesn't add up because the 2 friends were shot from behind, like as if somebody was behind the seat doing the shoot and pulling the trigger. So I think he was there, and I think he did put himself in the crime scene. But he said that he didn't do it. It's easy to say, oh, it was a drive-by shooting. Yep. But now that they're trying to compare DNA, it kind of takes a turn for the case. And now I think this is going to determine whether he, stays locked up and gets convicted or he comes home.
And this doesn't surprise me, too, because, like, basically, if this was some shit, like, they was chilling with the niggas, like, fake setting them up, and then, like, niggas could have been smoking a cigarette, DNA from that. They could have been smoking a blunt. DNA from that. They could have been drinking a soda, water. There's many different things that they could have got DNA from, especially off of a blunt. I wouldn't be surprised if they found roach clips this around there. Remember, you licking a blunt, you're not going to find no fingerprint on a blunt, on a roach. What you definitely is going to find is DNA because you licking all over the shit. You smoking the shit. So if they found a roach clip, it just so happens YNW was over there smoking the blunt while this was going down, and his DNA matches that. Oh, we got that, Nick. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if it's just a random person was smoking that blunt over there and they match it, your ass got to get up out of there. You see what I'm saying? It's like, it's a risk when the DA try to fucking do like some DNA matching because they know if it don't match, the credibility is gone. And if you got a good lawyer, the lawyer should instantly be able to get you out after that. You see what I'm saying? Right. So, but it's a risk. If you was there, like me personally, I smoke a lot of blunts. So if I know they took some DNA shit, I'm sitting there, damn, was I smoking a blunt over there? Oh shit, I did smoke a blunt before. I'm not, y'all niggas not getting my DNA. Fuck y'all.
But then if they don't, it's just gonna prolong the case. It's going to prolong the case. And I know he wants to get out. Nobody wants to be in that situation, especially when you've been behind bars and made a ton of fucking money behind bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even spend your money. You know what I mean? You're spending your money on commissary.
As stupid as it sounds, Melly, when it comes down to the court systems, when it comes down to fighting cases, the longer you sit in jail, it kind of looks better for you when you haven't been indicted yet. When you haven't been when they haven't pretty much like set a trial date and all that stuff like that. It's better on your part. And when you go in there, you locked up, they hitting you with offers and telling you is this or trial. They doing shit quick. A lot of times they got shit sitting. They think a lot of people going to fold sitting in jail. That's they think, he been in there for 6 months. He's gonna fold, so he's gonna. But nah, that shit look better on your half when you just sitting there like, nah, motherfucker, I'm innocent. I'm not copping the shit. I'm innocent. Fuck that. We got to take that bitch to trial. They hate when you say, nah, fuck that. I ain't do this shit. We taking this shit to trial. Oh, they hate when you throw that out there. You as the inmate throw that out there. Nah, they like, oh nah, he might be serious. We gonna let him sit for a little. It looks better on your part. Stupid as it sound. It looks better on your part though.
That makes sense.
Like with Chris Brown and the Lil Wayne shit, when they had to do that year in Rikers Island, that shit was quick. Busting niggas were over. Y'all niggas about to take. Listen, you can do 5 years, or you can cop out to this 1 year on Rikers. That's what they did. Do 8 months out of 1 year, you up out of here. See what I'm saying? You know, but other than that though, like that shit was quick. But if they would have tried to fight that shit, like nah, they would have probably been sitting in there 2 years sitting on Rikers, and you know, but nah, Chris Brown, it wasn't my gun. Fuck that. We taking that shit to, you know, but it looks better on your part.
Well, Chris Brown had a little bit more evidence in his case. So
yeah, that's why Lil Wayne's was a little bit better.
Yeah, I think he was going to sit regardless because, you know, his shit was he just had too much shit, you know, piled up against him. So I don't know. I'm gonna definitely keep y'all in tune to what's going on with that. I haven't seen too much coverage on it. I haven't seen a lot of people really say too much about it because it's just so much other shit going on in hip hop. But you know, most people tend to forget, you know, when it's not hot at the moment. So I'm definitely gonna keep you guys updated with that and keep y'all in tune with that because I think it's very interesting. You know, we get to see, you know, what they're gonna do in the case with when you have, you know, a big rapper or a superstar and then their DNA is, you know, linked to a crime. We're gonna get to see it unfold. So
that's a fact,
man. I don't know, I keep y'all in tune.
Yeah, but to stay in the hip hop culture, man, Cardi B has been taking a lot of slack lately. And I'm gonna ask you this question because this was she been taking a lot of slack on. A lot of people think with the way she's dressing, the hairstyles, and the changes she's making to her body, that she's literally trying to emulate Nicki Minaj. Do you feel like that's true?
No, I don't think so. I think there's a blueprint set for how they want these women to look. And being that Nicki Minaj was kind of like the first of the new wave and the new, you know, the new trend at that time.
Yeah, like after the Little Kim era and shit.
Yeah, like after Little Kim, and then, you know, you had the Nicki with the breast, the ass. You know what I'm saying? That she kind of came into that era where the blueprint was set for how they want female rappers to look.
Yeah.
So no, I don't think she's trying to be Nicki Minaj. I don't think she's trying to emulate Nicki Minaj. I think that's just the blueprint that most of them follow in order to get more, you know, to be more popular, to get more, you know, to get more famous. You know, you have to have the look. Yeah. And that's the look. The big titties, the fat old asses, you know, the hair, the makeup, you know, that's the look. So no, I don't think she's trying to emulate Nicki. But do I see the similarities? Yes, I see the similarities.
Because it's crazy. I was looking at both of their photos when they was like, you know, not popular yet and freestyling on the block. It was like they both look so different. Their bodies were so much smaller, but it's like, you know, they didn't really like. Nicki Minaj had titties, but she just didn't have no ass. You see what I'm saying? But she was still a cute light-skinned girl. To where Cardi B, she was good. She had the ass. You see what I'm saying? But the titties was just like, you know, they was normal size. They wasn't really small. But, you know, you see what I'm saying? But neither one of them needed to do. I felt like both of them looked worse with all that work done. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, Nicki now is gaining more weight now. Now that she's she's been gaining more weight. So now it's fitting. But before, when she first got the ass done, her legs was looking like fucking like this. Her legs was looking like this. You see what I'm saying? And then it was like, it was bony ass legs. Then it was just coming like this. You see what I'm saying? To where Cardi titties be looking crazy. I don't know, will she be wearing push-up bras or what, but this shit be looking super crazy. And I'd be like, nah, they didn't need all of that. But I can see what you mean about that. That's the image now. That's one thing I respected about Trina. Trina had everything but titties. And I know that they was probably telling Trina, like, yeah, you need to just go get some, you know, go do what Eve did. You see what I'm saying? Don't do nothing crazy. But you know, get him a latrina. Fuck that. I ain't doing none of that shit. You see what I'm saying? So you know, I respect girls for like fucking whatever I got is what they gonna like, and if they don't like it, they gotta keep it like that though too. So you know, I ain't gonna lie.
I agree.
You see what my big girl, you see what my big girl Lizzo doing. Lizzo like, fuck that. I'm coming out here, roll showing, BMW emblem titties out. I don't care what nobody.
Don't give a damn. And I can respect that about Lizzo too. But you know what? I think it's more so, you know, the pressure that's put on them from the record labels, somewhat of society, that plays a big part into that. You know what I mean? And they're like, well, if you want to be this big superstar, then this is what you got to do. This is how you got to look. This is the image that we want you to go with, instead of people having creative control over their own image. You know what I'm saying? Like, I should be able to control what I want to look like. I have to get up here and do this. But you also have to think, is it going to sell records? Is it going to be attractive to whoever? You know what I'm saying? I don't think Megan Thee Stallion is that attractive. I don't think she's that attractive. But her body is, you know, her body is nice. Her body is decent, you know, for her being a big, tall woman. You know what I'm saying? It matches her, you know, and it's natural to, you know, a degree. So, you know, it just all depends on, you know, how you want to control your image, you know, what you want to put out there. And I think, like I said on our last podcast, I think that it was more so that, you know, Cardi B, you know, with her career, she did what she had to do to get the bag and to get where she wanted to be. But then it was like, okay, I got where I'm at, but I don't want to continue. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted the bag. You know what I mean? I just wanted the bag. And I think her being a stripper, she's probably always wanted to do that. She see how the girls look when they get their bodies on and how much more money they make. She actually talked about this too. You know, the girls with the bigger butts and the bigger breasts, they make more money.
I mean, I could understand that, especially from a stripper perspective. But honestly, that don't mean you're gonna, you know, have to, like, you know, it's girls out there to where they don't have to have a biggest butt, but they got a, you know, they got a little decent butt. Like Tiffany Haddish is somebody, right? I don't feel like she has big boobs. She don't have a big butt, but at the same time, you know, it's like it's both big enough. You see what I'm saying? Like, people don't look be like, oh shit, the titties are super small. Like, oh shit, she don't have no ass. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, it's a lot of girls that's like that too. Like you said, a girl who have a nice body who don't look good. What's that comedian girl that was on Wild 'N Out? Damn, she be doing mad shit on the internet too. She gonna be like, that boyfriend shit she be doing. She can't find a boyfriend.
B. Simone.
Yeah, B. Simone is somebody I feel like that has a nice body, but I don't think B. Simone is like that cute. You see what I'm saying? But I feel like her body is just something, you know, to where you can deal with it. Like, all right, she's not that cute, but the body is nice, but it's natural. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of girls out there to where you don't have to have the especially when you a rapper. I feel like with the girls that's rappers, that don't apply because you can still have sex appeal. Let's be for real. Aaliyah, right? Aaliyah had sex appeal wearing baggy clothes and stuff like that. Aaliyah didn't have a big butt or big boobs. Aaliyah was just very cute. You see what I'm saying? She was petite. She was very cute. You see what I'm saying? But she didn't have to, you know, when she did, you know, show a little stomach, a little belly button and stuff like that too. Sierra don't have big boobs. She has a, you know, for a skinny girl, she has a butt, but she don't got like no real big butt. You see what I'm saying? It's just, you know, it's natural. You see what I'm saying? She's petite, you know, she's cute. You see what I'm saying? So you don't necessarily have to go the whole route for you to show sex appeal and do stuff like that to your body, because I'm pretty sure Sierra's doing all right now. Got a football player.
She's doing beyond all right, okay?
That's a fact. Word up. You see what I'm saying?
She's doing really good for herself, okay?
Everybody can't have the Beyonce three-way combo. You see what I'm saying? Right. Beyonce got the three-way combo. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce.
And you know what? And even if you do decide you want to get a little bit of work done because that's what you choose to do with your money, It does. You don't have to go overboard. Like people go overboard. Like look at Lori Harvey. You would never thought that Lori Harvey got work done.
Yeah.
You would think that she's natural. You know what I'm saying? You would think she's natural, but she has had work done. But you can't really tell because she didn't go overboard with the surgeries. And that's the issue. Y'all are going overboard with the surgeries. Y'all are making yourselves not even noticeable. Like the fillers in your face. It's just a lot. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole new nose. Like, and it's not just the makeup. Like, no, you can tell.
Bleaching skin, like the way Little Kim looks right now, and you look at her pictures from before, it's just, it's crazy. Like, people were talking about Charlamagne was bleaching. You can't, it's no debate in Little Kim. Like, it's nobody's skin. I seen people get darker like a motherfucker. Summertime, you may get darker than wintertime. Your ass ain't been in the sun, you lighten up, but nah, hell no. That's like 4 shades different. It almost looked like somebody threw like powder in her face. Poof. You see what I'm saying?
Right, and Black China also. Black China been bleaching. A lot of them bleach. Hey, Soapbox. Hey, Hefe. A lot of them bleach. A lot of them bleach. But, you know, they'll never tell you that.
They're looking stupid. Like, y'all never going to be accepted into the white community by trying to make your skin. Like, that's stupid. Michael Jackson did that shit. But Michael Jackson, it didn't even come out looking right on him. He had more money than all you motherfuckers that's trying to do that shit right now. You see what I'm saying? So
they said Michael Jackson had a skin condition. So we're gonna say.
Well, we're gonna say.
They said Michael Jackson had what is it? Vertigo.
Yeah,
vertigo.
That shit sound like a cologne. Little Kim must got that. That's word up. I ain't gonna lie.
Little Kim. Little Kim. And I love me some Little Kim, man. I really do. But Lil' Kim was just so beautiful before she started going through that transformation. You know what I mean? She just went through that transformation, and then like they botched her so bad that, you know what I'm saying? She just looks like she's not doesn't even look the same. And I definitely said the same thing about Cardi B. I said that Cardi B needs to stop where she's at. She needs to stop where she's at, because if she does not, she's gonna end up looking like Little Kim, and she's starting to look a little Kimish.
Yo, these nose, like black people, we can't do nose jobs. All y'all black people get nose jobs. You see our nose? We have wide, beautiful noses. Leave these. We don't have them pointy. Even when the white people do nose jobs, it don't come out looking right. Skinny nose like beaks. Nobody want to see that. It looks stupid. Leave your schnoz like it is. If you got a big ass schnoz, leave that shit. The big schnoz look better than the fucking skinny fucking beak. It look like you out there Woody Woodpecker shit. Dumbass. Like, don't do that shit.
Yeah. It changes your whole appearance. Like, you don't even look like the same person. Look at K. Michelle.
Crazy.
K. Michelle doesn't even look like the same K. Michelle that was on Love and Hip Hop, you know, when she first started Love and Hip Hop. She looks completely different. Like, you can tell the difference. So
celebrities, I don't know, that dumbass look on your face.
Celebrities make that much money. Your box skin, you can't be having no allegations.
I don't know what's about to go through her head.
I
don't know what she's about to say.
Uncle Murder,
yo, that's every
listen, and J.R. Smith said the same thing too. J.R. Smith said her box thing. But I mean, listen, we're gonna talk about it for a minute, because I hate the stigma that some men give to women. You know what I mean? Like, oh, your box stink. Like, I mean, what does it smell like? Does it smell foul? Or like, what type of smell are you used to? Because coochie, every healthy coochie has a scent.
Correct.
Period. A coochie has a scent.
All right.
It depends on the scent of the coochie. Like, is it a foul smell? Fishy? Like, what is it? Because every coochie has a scent. I don't give a I don't care who you are in this world as a woman. Every coochie has a smell.
Yep. Now I'm gonna be honest, right? Here's how I break it down, right? Me, you know, being the age I am, I'd have been around the block a few times, you know, got a couple of them baby moms out there. You know, I'm smelling have been around. I think I'd have smelled from the best to the worst. Now, that's not saying it could have been with the now I'd have smelled girl, I'd have been with girls for long relationships. Sometimes the one girl you with may have different levels at different times, but I'd have also done smell girls the way you know. You're like, all right, cool. Maybe we need to roll to the store, get a little summer's eve. You know, like you know, maybe we need to, you know, some shit like that. So here's how I bust it down, right? Every coochie, yes, has a stench. So deal with it on radars is how much I can deal with it. If your shit is tart, right? Tart, to me, is not boofing. Like I'm gonna explain boofing. So tart, right? Tart means if I'm down there and I'm eating the box, before I get to the box, I get a little, you know, it's a little smell. But then when I get to the box and it's a little tart, nah, that be a little, you know, that means you might have had a long day. You might have been on your feet. You know, you might have missed the shower, you know, in the morning. That's a little tart. Now, boofing, it's some girls that they can get right out the shower. And then you be like, you literally just got out the shower. Like you only just walk 4 steps, 5 steps, and the shit still got a shit still got like nah. Like that to me, that's boofing. You see what I'm saying? So
that's crazy.
That's boofing. You see what I'm saying? Now the fish smell. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a grown man. I have never like I don't know why to use that terminology. Because me, maybe I have just been with the right girls. I have never smelled a fishy smell. Like, you know, be like, oh shit, smell like tilapia down here. See what I'm saying? Like, nah, I've never like had that. But you can definitely smell the odors, whether it's just the stench that just the natural stench that come with it. Because some girls like douching, some girls is totally against douching. You see what I'm saying? Some girls feel like you should only douche certain amount of times a year. Some girls I know douche maybe every month. Maybe every 2 months. Some girls be like, nah, that's way too much. It should need to be have the natural oils and berries. So I'm gonna be honest. I have been with a girl, the freshest I have seen, it was one girl. She literally douches every 2 months. Summer Eve. I'm gonna be honest. As long as I was with that girl, I have never smelt her shit tart or boofing. A little stench, you know, sometimes maybe a drunk niggas been on their feet, a little stench as far as it went. But other than that, it just always just smells like that natural, you know, box.
Smell like the heat from the back of the PS4.
Oh shit! Shit! It should be sound like the fans.
Smell like that heat from the back of the. I mean, because women have a natural scent, like you know, our pheromones and things like that. So it just depends on the stench. And if your shit ain't right, take your ass to your nearest gynecologist.
Yeah.
And you know.
But you know what's crazy? This why us guys used to always wear baby powder. Let me bust this down for y'all, girl. It's just a little secret for y'all. That's why we always wear baby powder. Us guys, if you're not one of them shower everyday kind of guys, yes, it may be a time to wear. Don't get hair from your girls because your balls are gonna be smelling a little tart. Let's get for real. I ain't even gonna lie. Balls get a little tart. They mad close to your leg. They stick it to your legs. You moving around. Them shit is moving with your leg. Like now I'm saying, like, listen, our balls get a little tart. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm not one, especially, you know, if you ain't been in the shower yet, she ain't been in the shower yet. If you got a little, you know, you got to roll through it or you know what I'm saying? Don't ask her for the head because she get down in your head and she smell them balls a little tart. She get up like, damn, my nigga, you was eating cheese noodles down here? Like, you know what I'm saying? You be mad as motherfucker. Tart balls.
Listen, we gotta shower before we do anything. I don't give a fuck who it is. Listen, I've had somebody tell me before, like, oh, just come over. And I'm like, nigga, I can't just come over. Like, nigga, I gotta shower. Like,
yeah,
I'm not just gonna come and just come over after a long day of whatever I was doing. You know, whether I was at work or not. Like, I'm not gonna come over to you and not take a shower before I get there.
But if you live with that person and y'all been out all day and y'all come home without had a couple of drinks and y'all just get right to it, that's the difference.
No.
When you live with that person, I haven't.
No, not even just living with the person. I can't do it. I have to shower. Like, I just can't.
Yeah, I know. I haven't gonna lie. Some drunk nights, the last thing you thinking about is the shower. You see what I'm saying? Unless Vegas times, you got the little jacuzzi sitting there, shower, that's little glass shower, shit like that. Different story. You see what I'm saying? You can do a couple things. But nah, if I'm regularly just drunk, about to come in the house, nah, man, hell no. I know I'm about to go to sleep too. This time we gonna get right to it. And whatever's smelling is smelling. I'm gonna just smell alcohol over the smelling is smelling. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get to it. You know what I'm saying? But that's only shit you do in long relationships, living with that person a couple of years. You ain't gonna look at that person different way. But if it's a girl who if I call over, yo, listen. You know what I'm saying, you want to come over. Nah, you come over smelling tart. Nah, so I'm not calling you again.
Yeah, we not doing those. No, we not doing those. You definitely need to shower. Nah, you can't just go over. And men too, because ain't nothing worse than going down on a dude who probably took a shit before he came to see you, and they working ass, and all you smell is ass.
Nah.
Like, oh no, you got to go.
See, y'all as girls, I don't know. Let me be honest, right? I felt like females are way cleaner than guys. Like us guys, right? Like we may take 2-3 shits a day. So at the end of the we took a shower in the morning. You done been at work all day. You done took a shit at work. You done came home and shit. Now you linking up with her 8-9 o'clock. You know for a fact you should not be down. Let her. You know. I don't give a fuck if you wipe the right way and all that. You still gonna have the doodle. Let your dog go shit on the floor right now. You just pick it up with the tissue and tell me, do the smell go away too? I bet you that shit still be right in the carpet. The doodle gonna be gone, but the smell is gonna still be there.
You still gotta listen. You still have to shower like you can't just because you still gonna smell it. I don't care how good you wipe. You're still gonna smell it, especially if you've been just doing different shit all day. Like me, I can't, once I take a shit, excuse my vulgar, once I go to the bathroom, I have to take a shower.
Yep.
I have to get in the shower.
I said that's a little weird too. Like every time you shit, you can't go get in the shower. You taking 3 showers a day and shit like that. Like you eating tacos and shit.
Listen, that's why I do it either before I get ready, like in the morning, or at night when I'm about to go to bed.
You better never live in California because you're gonna be out. I'm gonna be like, yo, Melly, we gonna get some tacos. Your ass gonna be mad as a motherfucker, boy. You gonna have to take a shit in 13 minutes right after you finish eating those tacos.
No, sir. I wouldn't. See, I couldn't. Couldn't do it.
That shit. You know what it is though. It's like I try. Listen, it be got, especially too. Like if you know that's the answers, right? Like me. It's certain guys, like, I don't know. I think guys who lay down on the bed and just let your girl just come slide in between your legs. And I think that's a little weird way to get head. I like to stand up and get some head. You know what I'm saying? Let her get to it. Nah, you know why? I even gonna lie. Because think about it, right? And what if it's one of those days, now, see what I'm saying? You sitting there spread eagle, you ain't wiped the right way. Just shit smell, shit just coming. It just shit stink. Just shit.
No,
that's all you getting is shit.
You shouldn't be trying to get no head unless you wash that thing. Ain't no way. See, and this is why I understand why some females do not give head. Because if you ain't clean that thing, or I don't want that in my mouth. That's just like a man. If a female didn't wipe right, or you don't want that in your mouth. Like, come on.
That's the worst shit ever, boy. I ain't gonna lie. You know what be the dead guy? I ain't gonna lie. This is how I get super pissed. Especially if I didn't link up, if I didn't see where you was at all day, and I call you, yo, come over. You know what I'm saying? We get to it, and I get down there to the box, and I start spitting out little tissue balls. And like, nah, you gotta go. You gotta go. I'm down there getting the little tissue balls and shit. Like, nah, you gotta go. Bitch, you took a little pee and then wipe with that cheap ass tissue you had, and now I'm spitting out little tissue balls. Like, nah, son, nah, you gotta go. I ain't gonna lie, that be the worst shit like that. Like, you should check that out. You got the cheap 99-cent tissue, that thick ass shit that clogs get toilet all the time. You wrap 3 times and the shit feel like it's a whole roll. Don't wipe with that. At least you gotta follow up with that, and you wet wipe females is the worst. Stop going in the bathroom with your little baby wipes. Try to wipe real quick and like, nah, that is disgusting. You're gonna give my tongue a yeast infection and your vagina every time you in there baby wiping like a motherfucker. Like, nah, don't do that. I hate you bitches. Excuse my language, my French. But you baby wipers, oh, I hate y'all. Oh, I can't stand y'all. I even go every time I see a girl in her person, she got the little pack of baby wipes. I'm like, nah, I don't trust that.
Listen, probably not baby wipes, but you know, the Summer's Eve, they got these little cleansing cloths. I think those are really good for women.
Anything Summer's Eve is it is appreciated in my book. You see what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie. I remember this white lady I was probably like 19, 20 years old on the Long Island Railroad. We was mad packed in there. I came in there. She wanted to stand by the door. You know, niggas in the train, and you from New York, you know, standing by the door is an essential. You get your back, you know, to the door. This white lady tried to come in there. I stood there. I stood to the side so she can go by me. What a douchebag. I said, you got to call me Summer's Eve if you going to call me a douche, bitch. I had the whole train row. They ain't even know we knew about Summer's Eve, man. Salute to all the dudes who go in there, and you pull open the little two drawers under the sink, and you see the box of Summer Eve sitting next to the Kotex, man. Salute to the guys.
Salute to y'all, man. And salute to all the girls that got healthy coochies. You are appreciated.
What about the girls who like it be some girls they be like, nah, I don't douche at all. Like that shit is what I don't trust those neither.
Because it's never bad. No, because it's bad. I'm gonna just tell you before we move on to our next topic. It's bad. It's bad for women to douche. You know why? Because douche, it has chemicals in it that wash away the good bacteria that you actually need in your vagina to keep it healthy. And it starts a growth of bad bacteria, and then you start to smell like fish because your pH balance is off and you have bacterial vaginosis. For all my women who know, if you know, you know.
The girl, that's what I'm saying. This girl who used Summer's Eve every 2 months, she probably had the fresh. I was with her for a couple of years. She probably had the freshest pussy I ever just smell ever. But she also broke it down to me like that too. She was saying doing it too much would do the reverse effect of it. But that's why she was saying, like, even if they don't do it every 2 months, even if they do it every 6 months, you see what I'm saying, every year, it's better than not doing it at all, because it does have stuff in. But if you do it like every week or every time you get in the shower, like, hell no, your shit would be all fucked up. But that's why she specifically had the every 2 month plan. Like, she would come buy a 6-pack, and the 6-pack will last her 6 months. So she would keep track like that or whatever like that too, to make sure, you know, she wouldn't slip up and like, damn, did I do that shit last month or whatever like that. So, you know, shit like that. But I ain't gonna lie to that.
Some women can handle it. Some women can handle it. But I mean, you don't have to do that in order to maintain a healthy pH. Like, I take prebiotics and probiotics every day. Just to keep, you know, just to maintain, you know, my feminine health. I take cranberry pills just so that, you know, I don't catch a tract infection. You know what I'm saying? And not having sex with so many different people, because that can also, you know, throw your pH balance off. Like, I only sleep with one man. So, you know, my coochie is not being bounced around. So, you know, that also can play an effect on shit too. So,
yeah, I ain't even gonna lie, boy. That should be, I'm telling you, boy, it'd be good when you only have sex with that one person. Like, everything just be coordinated. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like the pussy grow to just fit. Anyway, let me
it is, but see, the only difference is if that man is not having sex with just you, he can bring back bacteria from other women that he's sleeping with back to you. You know what I'm saying? So you also have to be careful and mindful of that. Definitely have safe sex, use those condoms, because you can definitely prevent a lot of those problems as well. So that's just my advice to all the ladies.
I gotta make me think. I don't think NBA Youngboy is one of them. You know, it'd be certain niggas be against using condoms. Talking about, I don't use condoms. and take out the natural feel, or I'm allergic. That used to be one of the niggas' main shit when we ain't have no condom. Nah, I'm allergic to condoms. I can't wear condoms.
Well,
my pull-out game is sick.
Well, we done heard NBA got herpes, so I mean, I don't know. I don't listen. I'm not too much into what he does in his sexual life because that's just disgusting.
It is.
That's just disgusting.
It's a good chance that is, and I'm just talking about statistically. I don't know, but it is a good chance that is accurate facts. Goddamn. So, Melly Mel, before we get into the next topic at hand, man, you want to get into this 21 questions real quick?
Yes, we can. You know what? On our next podcast, I'm going to start a game with you called 24 Hours to Live. Yeah. I'm going to start a game with you called 24 Hours to Live, and I'm going to ask you some questions about if you only had 24 hours to live, what type of stuff would you do? Or, you know, I would ask you different questions surrounding that.
Why we don't do that shit right now? You sound like you just asked me right now.
I didn't write down any questions, but I mean, I can freestyle. I'm good for the, you know, the improv, so we can do that.
I'm gonna be honest. All I got is categories right now with your 21 questions anyway. So yeah, mine's gonna be kind of a freestyle too. So listen, you know how that go. So yeah, go ahead. Let's give them a little preview of what 24 hours to live is gonna sound like.
24 hours to live. Just 24 hours to live. Just 24 hours to live.
Okay, so this is gonna be. I came up with this concept because I was thinking the other day, like, okay, if I had 24 hours to live, what type of shit would I do? So I was just thinking, like, okay, let me ask Molly these questions. So one question I was thinking was, if you had 24 hours to live, would you choose to smoke weed or would you choose to have sex?
Oh, so it's like, so if I had 24 hours to live, it's like 21 questions, but it's just more of a rush because I only got 24 hours to live.
Yes.
But I gotta choose one of the two.
Yes.
So if I can't choose between, shut up, my nigga. If I can't choose between one of the two, then it's only 11:20 out here. I don't think I could take no shots, but I could take a puff. So
it's Saturday. Shit, we could do whatever we want.
Yeah, you want that? Nah, you gotta work.
I'm not drinking. I gotta go to work, but you can.
Nah, it's all good. Nah, I ain't even gonna lie though. Too, we'll say that for the next episode. We both off. You see what I'm saying? If I had to choose between 24 hours to live and they made me choose between weed and sex, they might as well just shoot me right then and there because I couldn't choose. I'm gonna take a puff.
Damn.
I couldn't choose. Honestly, I could. With only 24 hours to live, I wouldn't be able to choose between one of the two because they're both super important in my last 24 hours to live. That's a great question. That is an awesome question. That's when I definitely wouldn't be able to choose between. Let me get another freestyle one. That was a good one though.
If you had 24 hours to live, would you want to go back into the past? Would you rewind 10 years later? Or would you go back 10 years?
If I had 24 hours to live and I was able to see what would have happened 10 years in the future or go back 10 years and change something, I would definitely go back. I would definitely go back because I would try to see if it's a way for me to change just having 24 hours to live. I would do anything I could to try to do some Back to the Future shit to try to change. Like if they told me I had cancer and I had 24 hours to live, but I can go back 10 years, I would probably tell myself that, nah, you got to throw them Newports in the garbage right now. Like you got to do that shit right now. Like if I know I had just got shot and they couldn't save me, and I only had 24 hours, I would go back and be like, yo, you better change your fucking life, bitch. Your ass will get shot to you. So I would definitely go back into the past.
Okay.
Yeah, I would definitely go back to the past. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't want to. That shit would be good to see the future. Like, damn, if I lived there, me and Melly would have been fucking, you know what I'm saying? Look at all this money niggas would have been having this shit. Podcast would have been fucking at the top.
It makes you think. Yeah.
That would have been fucked up, though. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good game. Yeah, I would definitely too, when you get those questions together, that's definitely gonna be a dope ass game to play because it puts a different element on it.
I'm gonna ask you one more. If you had 24 hours to live, what city you would prefer, or what state, California or New York?
Nah, if I only had 24 hours to live, I'm definitely going back to New York. I wouldn't stay in California because I would be in New York off the simple fact that I would want to do stuff that I did when it was all starting. Being that it's going to all be, I would like to go back to where it all started, where it's going to end at the same time too. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, like I could see myself getting super old and then moving back to New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, 60s, 70s. I could see that happening. It might be a whole different field out there in New York, but I could see that shit happening. 35 years, 40 years from now. Like, yeah, man, fuck it. I don't got that much time. I'm about to move back to New York. I'm going right up the hill, Brownsville, baby. We up here. Move back to the old block and all kind of shit. White people running around jogging and shit. It might be a whole new ball game over there by that. This Negro moved to our neighborhood. Bitch, I was out here before you. Anyway. He brung his gang with him. Why they wearing blue bandanas? They don't even wear those anymore. Who is these guys? You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy.
I know that's right.
Yep. So let's get into the 21 questions real quick, man.
Are you mad cause I'm asking you 21 questions? Are you mad cause I'm asking you 21 questions? Are you mad cause I'm asking you 21 questions?
Your 5 categories is jewelry, R&B artists, liquor, movies, and male actors. So let's get into it, man. First category is jewelry. Do you prefer gold or silver?
Gold.
Okay. R&B artist, Chris Brown or Usher?
Chris Brown.
Liquor, Hennessy or Patron?
Patron.
Movies, Boys in the Hood, or New Jersey Drive? Or New Jack City. Excuse me.
Ooh, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. that is a hard one. But I'm gonna have to go with New Jack City. New Jack City. That was probably That was probably the one.
All right, male actors. Now, this is what you prefer. Who would you date? Morris Chestnut, Denzel Washington.
Ooh. Hey. Ooh. I would have to go with Morris Chestnut. I don't, and you know what? A lot of people would probably disagree with me and be like, "Oh, Denzel." I don't think Denzel is all of that. Like, I think it's hype. Like, they hype him up. Like, his acting skills is on point, but I think they hype up his looks too much. But Morris Chestnut, oh yeah, baby could get it.
Look, that'd be the first thing niggas bring about Morris Chestnut. They'll fuck his acting, fuck with movies he played in. Yeah, what I'm saying? Shit crazy.
Morris Chestnut could get it.
Would you prefer diamonds or platinum?
Diamonds. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Okay. Trey Songz or Neo?
Neither.
Melly would have had to, if she didn't have to go to work, she would have had to take a drink.
Listen, Neo got a big ass head, and Trey Songz, I don't know, he's just been, it just his reputation with women lately, not feeling it.
Damn, that shit crazy. Tito's or Grey Goose?
Tito's. My Uncle Tito.
Nice. The movie Crooklyn or Friday?
Damn. Why you do that? Why you do that? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to go with Crooklyn.
Crooklyn.
I'm gonna have to go with Crooklyn. Crooklyn was like nostalgia, like just just me going to New York like in the summertime. That's the type of shit that I would see, like, you know what I'm saying? So
that's crazy.
I would say Crooklyn.
Okay. Don't worry. Good thing y'all see that live, because I'm gonna edit that out. Y'all ain't gonna see that. I'm gonna edit that out. Word up. So did you hear my last one?
No.
So I said dating preference again. Cuban Gooding Jr. or Tate Diggs?
Ill. None. Ill.
Melly would have been drunk at work right now.
No.
Melly would have been drunk at work.
No.
All right, let's go back to jury. Chains or bracelets?
Can I say both?
You would have to drink. You would have been drunk. You would have been 4 shots in right now. Both?
Yeah, both. Both, and watches too.
And watches? All right. I can see that. Beyonce or Mary J. Blige?
I'm gonna have to go with Beyonce.
Really? Over Mary? Really?
Yeah. Beyonce.
Okay. You had to drink one. E&J or Georgie Gin?
Ew!
You had to drink one. If I'm sitting there, Melly Mel.
No, I'm not drinking none of that shit.
Like,
I'm not drinking none of it. Ew.
E&J and Georgie. Choose what you're picking. E&J and Georgie. E&J or Georgie. That is absolutely terrible. Which one I'm about to go to now? We in movies right now. You get me right?
Yeah, my bad.
You good. So movies. We're gonna go to action movies right now. The Matrix or damn, I was gonna hit you with some old shit, man. I wanted to hit you with some old Indiana Jones shit, but I was like, these niggas probably don't. These niggas know what's the name. But anyway, we gonna go to some regular shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of the fucking name of that movie right now. Where's the movie when grandmom died? Where the grandmother died and the leg that they cut off?
Food.
Oh yeah, that's what I was about to say. Best Man or Soul Food? Thank God, I just start smoking weed. So the best Man or Soul Food?
I like both. I'm gonna go with both because I like both.
You go both?
Yeah, because I like both.
All right. So we're going to get out of dating preference for actors and we're going to go to who do you think is funnier. So we're going to go DC Young Fly or Chris Tucker.
I'm going to have to go with Chris Tucker.
Okay, I got you.
But they both got similar styles. Thank you, Money Boy Trey, for sharing this. Thank you.
Watches or earrings?
Earrings.
Earrings over watches?
Earrings, yeah. Because earrings, make the look pop. You don't look like a little boy without the earrings. Hey, Joy.
I don't know why girls be feeling that way, too. I left my earrings home. I felt like a little boy. I like, nah, man, you dope, man. You know what I'm saying?
Antonio and who else? Marcus, salute to y'all. Thank you. Make sure y'all hit that like button for us and subscribe to the channels. We appreciate it.
Word up. Joy Chit Chat, salute. Right. R&B artist. T-Pain or The Dream? Radio Killer.
I'm going to have to go with T-Pain.
All right. Back to liquor. Since I gave you the cheap liquor, we're going to give you the expensive liquor this time. You know what I'm saying? If I'm sitting there with 2 bottles, Melly Mel, we got to drink this liquor or we going to die from frostbite. I got Crown Royal, but I got Crown Apple and I got Crown Vanilla. Which one are you drinking?
Crown Vanilla, for sure.
Ah, hell no. You have
Crown Vanilla. Yep.
Vanilla. I'm
Crown
gonna say
Vanilla.
Yeah, Melly. I would be happy. You take the vanilla. I'm gonna keep the apple.
Crown Vanilla.
God damn, that shit is crazy. All right. Male actor. Who do you think? It's funny. I'm not even gonna give you the Kevin Hart, Cat Williams no more because we all know how you feel about that one. But Mike Epps or Cat Williams? Who's funny?
You said Mike Epps or Cat Williams?
Yeah, Money Mike or Day Day?
I'm gonna say Cat Williams.
Wait, so let's get naturally funny. You think Cat Williams is naturally funnier than Money? You must think Cat Williams like the funniest comedian, like not from the old school. You think Cat Williams is top 5?
I mean, to be honest, I really don't even want to choose. Like, I like the both of them.
That's crazy.
I like the both of them.
Damn, son, that shit is.
Thank you, Money Boy, for subbing to our channel. Appreciate you.
Hurry up. All right. Netflix specials. Being that we are movies, we gonna switch it over a little bit for Netflix specials. So, Squid Game. You watch Squid Game?
Yes, I watched it.
How'd you like it?
I liked it. It was like a survival of the fittest type of shit, and I like that type of shit.
No. Did you watch You?
No.
So all right, that ain't gonna work then. All right, what's one of your favorite Netflix specials out there?
One of my favorite Netflix specials. I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite Netflix special.
Nah, you don't got a special? You don't got a favorite one? Don't worry, guys. I'm trying to dig deep into Melly World for y'all.
I would probably say it's between Dear White People.
I never watched that shit.
I watched Dear White People.
You never watched none of the jail ones, but like I watched a couple of the little females in the jails. I forgot the name of them shit.
I started watching one of those. It was all right.
You got some shit out there, Netflix. All right, but let me just give you another. Yeah. Let me give you another. Let's just give you some other regular movies too. Next Friday or Friday after next? Because we only got one more question. Then we gonna move on. Next Friday
after next.
Over next Friday after next. Over next Friday.
Yeah, I like the Christmas one.
The Christmas shit. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was one of the only ones that liked the Christmas shit. I watch that shit almost all the time around Christmas time. That shit makes my Christmas time. When I watch that shit. December 21st, 22nd, I'd be like, hell yeah, son.
Yes.
Christmas
that's
time.
My one. That's my movie. Yeah.
You can say, whoo, about to go steal me some wallets. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie, that shit is crazy. Got me some data. Got some shit for the skin.
He said, what you doing in here? Eating a big ass sandwich and shit. He said, I'm Santa Claus, nigga. Where the fuck the milk and cookies?
Yeah, I'm saying, heard that.
That's my shit.
I ain't even gonna lie. Christmas time, it's always certain movies I watch, right? I'm gonna give y'all some. This is about the most weirdo. This is the most far as the weirdo shit you will ever get with Hall and Smiley right here. Christmas time is certain shit I always watch. Friday after next is one movie. Home Alone. I always gotta watch Home Alone around Christmas time. All the time I gotta watch Home Alone. I could watch 1 or 2, not 3 with the little kid in the fucking race car, not that shit. One song I always listen to around Christmas time is the fucking Chipmunks. I don't know what they be saying, but that's a tune to it. The Chipmunks in Christmas time, I always listen to that shit. I ain't even gonna lie. I be in the car by myself. I click on, I be like, yeah, they play the Chipmunk shit. If not, I plug that shit into the aux, and then I go find me. I go drive around smoking me a blunt in the car, looking at the Christmas lights, listening to the Chipmunks. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
I'm done. I'm done.
I don't know what they saying, but I know the tune. Nah, 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 nah. I know what they be saying, but yeah, that's as far as it goes. Fuck that. Done. I smoke weed and watch lights and listen to Chipmunks. You know what I'm saying? Heard up. I have to go lie. I'm gonna take my son this year to the he never been to Rockefeller Center. So I'm gonna take him this year down there to see the tree and shit. You know what I'm saying? Take his ass ice skate and let him fall a couple of times, you know. Rites of passage when you from New York. You gotta take your kids down there at least once.
During Christmas time?
Mm-hmm.
I know that's right.
Heard up. Yeah. So
I know that's right.
Yeah. So what topics we got for my last question, being that this was 21 questions, excuse me, before we go, because I know somebody's gonna be counting. That was only 20. Dumbass. See what I'm saying? Who the fuck cares? Popeye's chicken sandwich or KFC chicken sandwich? You can hear me, Melly? This shit got a delay.
Popeyes.
All right. I like that little
Popeyes.
Original. I like that little new original recipe KFC got on their chicken.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, your shit got a delay. You got a mega delay.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. KFC got that little newer, this fat nigga shit. Who cares, man? You know what I'm saying? This the best of both worlds. Y'all gonna get it all. KFC little new original chicken sandwiches, all right. Original recipe. But there's no Popeyes. I still think Chick-fil-A got number 2. You know what I'm saying? You know. And don't worry, we're gonna drop the link for the Wrench Gang members, for the team, for the Honey Gang members, whatever you're a part of, man. If you want to come up here and just talk about a couple of these topics we got going today, whether it's the YNW Melly topic, you know, just shit going on in this world, we're going to definitely get to some sports. I'm going to just do that right now, the Sportscast. So, in sports, I don't know if y'all noticed or not, Dwight Howard and Anthony Davis got into a little, you know, a little scuffle. We ain't gonna call it a fight. Got into a little scuffle on the sidelines. And I know y'all thinking they on the same team. What? Yeah. I done seen teammates argue. I done seen teams had to break them up. But as far as Anthony Davis running off the court to go ask Dwight Howard a question, as Dwight Howard ignored him, Anthony Davis stood and towered over him as Dwight Howard sitting down. He tried to get up and Anthony Davis said, nah. He holding him down and all that. They pushing LeBron James out the way. You know he might get an injury. Somebody push him too hard. He a little old. Carmelo trying to break it up. Shit like that. I knew with the Lakers, it's too many big personalities on there for, all right, you good. I was doing a little sportscast. It's too many big personalities on the Lakers for shit like this to not happen. But the only problem is you got to keep shit like this in the locker room. You can't have the whole y'all scuffling and shit on the sideline, chairs flying, y'all niggas pushing coaches out the way. That shit look crazy. And then on top of that, y'all lost the game.
That nigga down like, yo, hold it up. I saw that clip and I was like, whoa, damn, what the fuck is really going on? Like, y'all got tension in between y'all teams. And now it's looking like, I don't know. It's giving, you might not make it by.
You know what it is, though? It's like, I'm more concerned about the loss because the fourth quarter, the way they played in the fourth quarter was great. They was getting smacked in the first 3 quarters because they was letting that dwell. You see what I'm saying? But I feel like with all those personalities on there, you got DeAndre Jordan, you got Rondo, you got Carmelo, you got LeBron James, like Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard, like shit like with those 6 players, all of them have strong. Dwight Howard, he's always been a problem as far as like with other teammates. Sometimes he's joking too much. You know, he was out there screaming at other teammates in the first 2 quarters and shit. So you're going to have shit like that that's going to happen. But at the same time, they got to find some way to bring it all together because they 0-2. And at the end of the day, if they keep playing like this, fuck the whole fighting and back and forth and shit. Good thing it happened now in the second game. I'm pretty sure Frank Vogel, see, they needed a coach. I already said with a call like this, they needed a coach like they need like a Pat Riley, a Phil Jackson, a Greg Popovich. They need one of them strong-minded coaches that'd be like, oh yeah, you want to do some dumb shit like that? Oh yeah, you benched to the bench. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. At the end of the day, they got to get that shit together because the way that shit looked on the court, and I'm pretty sure they better be lucky it was a Friday game because by the time Monday come up, Stephen A. Smith, all these other news sports broadcasters is going to be talking about this shit. So it's going to get crazy, man. But what else other topics we got for the people, Melly Mel?
We got Hassan Campbell. Salute to Kiki. Thank you for sharing this. Hey, Faye, thank you for stepping in.
Yeah.
We got Hassan Campbell on Clubhouse.
Yo. Who
going at it with the Chicago Goons, Mama Duck, on Clubhouse.
Your ass. She shouldn't even let that get to her ears or ovaries. She should have made that a straight up throat baby. That's what you should have been, a throat baby, G. Because after hearing this, you are fucking ridiculous, G.
Yeah.
Now, I know you probably haven't listened to this dialogue. I don't even know what room. I think he was on his own. I think he was in either in his own room or a Chicago room.
Okay.
And I listened to the Clubhouse conversation, and I'm just like, yo, he always tries to deflect. You know what I mean? Like, it's
that shit crazy.
You know,
always gonna look like the aggressor. You see what I'm saying? And because it's Hassan Campbell, I tell people all the time, right? A lot of times the message he's trying to throw out there get lost because of the terminology he used. Saying people get their snot box rock and all that stupid shit is no way to talk about somebody that's passed away. So Hassan Campbell uses the wrong terminology all the time. And he argues with females. It's almost like he's trying to go in the realm of what's the big YouTuber name who be doing shit with the females? The real big YouTuber, Melly. What's that name? Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, it's like he's trying to do some Kevin Samuels-esque trying to shit, but at the same time, Mama Duck, you know, she's very how can I put this, strong-willed. She's very point-oriented. Like, she doesn't sugarcoat shit, you know, and she doesn't like hide her words. So I feel like with him, it's gonna be a lot of back and forth because he know he's getting a lot of recognition off of this back and forth. He's not gonna stop. He's not gonna stop.
And I think the same thing with Tommy Sotomayor too. Like, I feel like they reaching a lot on this topic. Now, I understand, you know, us as bloggers, we tend to talk about the more popular things. And sometimes our opinions of what we think isn't always the best, you know, because there are opinions. But it just comes a point to where there's a difference between, you know, saying your opinions and just clout chasing. Now, I'm going to say this. Some of the things that Hassan Campbell said, I don't think all of them were wrong. I just think there's a way to do it and a way not to do it. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I did see some of the things, and I don't normally agree with Hassan Campbell. I don't like the nigga, but, you know, some of the things that he did say were kind of valid because the next day, and this is not to throw no smut on nobody's name, this is a disclaimer, but I'm going to say what I want to say. But the next day, I see Mama Duck on live with a GDK shirt. Like,
that was stupid.
Like, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just certain things that I see, and I'm like, okay, are we just gonna dismiss everything that he said, or are we gonna point out, you know, just the bad, negative things that he said? You know what I mean? And not really take a look at the whole picture. You know, I look at everything for what it is. You know what I mean? And when I saw that, I was like, okay, well, maybe he does kind of have a point at some of the things he said. Like, you got on the whole GDK shirt addressing the things that he just pointed out. So, you know, but then again, I just be like, okay, well, he just be clout chasing, because most of the times he says this shit in hopes of, okay, I'm going to get them on my platform, and then, you know, it's going to more clicks, more views, and then I'm going to apologize, and then we're later on going to be working together and all of this other shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just be looking at a lot of them like, yo, y'all just be doing the most just to get people up on y'all show. You know, if you were really a good blogger, these people would notice that and want to get on your show genuinely because they like what you're doing, you know?
And that's why I be trying to tell people too with Hassan Campbell. Sometimes his message gets overlooked because of the terminology he's using. You see what I'm saying? So even with I feel like Mama Duck, she should never go up there with that kind of shit, because now you're asking, even if it was people like, well, we know we did shit to him, but we're not gonna mess with his mama kind of shit. But now you're actually out there dissing the nation. So once again, now it's like, okay, she want to play those games, different story. You see what I'm saying? So I felt like she definitely shouldn't have been doing that. But him at the same time going at her, the message he's saying, some of the things is not wrong what he was saying. It's just the way he's saying it, the terminology he's using. This is why his message is getting overlooked. You see what I'm saying? You talking about somebody's mother. The terminology he's using and the way he's talking to her in this clubhouse and even about her in his blogs, the message is always going to get overlooked when you're talking about an older lady like that. You're a grown man as a YouTuber, and you're talking about somebody's mother. So regardless of what your message is, when you're using certain terminology, it's always going to be overlooked because you're talking in a way you shouldn't really be talking about anybody's mother. So I don't know. I feel like the whole shit for views, nobody wants him to be up there and just be on some, well, you know, I was wrong. I shouldn't have said that the way I said it. You know, I do feel like she should have not done this, but the way I did, you know, the way I said it, I shouldn't have said, like, nobody want to watch that. So they want to watch him going in and talking about, yeah, well, your son, you know, snot box rocked and they turned his TV off. Yeah. You going to be next. And, you know, they want him to be on there saying stupid shit like that so it can get his views and shit like that up. So, you know, controversy sells. But at the end of the day, he also got to be careful, too, because he's a known blogger. Not saying he's in that area. The BDs are not, they're not everywhere. But at the same time, you know, I mean, listen, anyway.
You can't go to Chicago, my nigga. Like, you're going to have to watch over your shoulders. And that's pretty much like what I got from that whole recent Clubhouse dialogue that he had back and forth with, you know, a lot of the Chicago people. Like, nigga, you gotta watch her back because, you know, she's a very well-known lady and a very well-loved lady. Yeah. So sometimes you just gotta watch some of the stuff that you say, you know what I mean, and how you go about it, because you can't go to Chicago.
No, and that's why I feel like
you can barely go to New York.
Yeah, you're right. That's why I feel like her wearing that shirt was a mistake on her part, because now I feel like she put a target on her back that probably wasn't on the down. Even for people who didn't have a problem with her son but was from that side, now they got a problem with her because she did that. But you're dead right about Hassan Campbell. Like, if I was him, I'm definitely not stepping foot nowhere in Chicago right now unless it's in Mama Duck's Ops neighborhood. And it's bad to say Mama Duck's Ops, but I felt like now it's like, you know, it's like she done. Listen, I don't know. I don't know.
Even do that. At this point, he can't even do that because he said some things about King Von as well. He can't even do that.
Now, let me ask you something, right? On Mama Duck's side, do you feel like this is just a grieving mother, or do you feel like there's a bigger agenda to this whole? Because she's doing a lot of internet promo right now, whether good or bad. It's a lot of internet promo, dude. Now, do you feel like this is just a grieving mother, or is this an ulterior motive behind it? It's an agenda behind it.
I have mixed feelings about this. I have mixed feelings about this because just even as a grieving mother, like I can't even put myself in that situation or a predicament because haven't been through that. So I don't know what it's like to go through that. You know what I mean? So I don't know how I would react or how I would, go about that whole situation. Mm-hmm. But one thing that I know that I wouldn't do is be on the internet, doing the most either. Like I would take that time to grieve properly and stay clear of all the negativity, because I know she see the comments. I know she see, people's opinions on the internet. And so a lot of us would be like, well, fuck that. I don't care. Mm-hmm. But sometimes if you're not in a right state at that moment and you might be emotional or, you just having one of those days, you might take it personal. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I just feel like she just should get off the internet, with the whole, the whole thing surrounding her son, the case. I think that's not going to do her any good. You know what I mean? It's not going to do her any good. It's going to constantly bring up a reminder that this is what you're going through. You know what I mean? Especially if you haven't fully healed or fully grieved for the situation. It's just causing more damage. It's causing more hurt to you as a person mentally, So, yeah, I just think that she should just get off the internet for a while. And, hey, if she, I'm going to say this. If the record labels and everybody else is making money off of your son's death, shouldn't you be the main one kind of like profiting off of that or getting some type of something for it being that was your son?
Yeah, and that's a big problem too with people signing deals and doing shit but not really, because ain't no telling his deal that he had, whether he was independent and shit. And even when you have to still have shit to where you have to make sure that when you're gone, your rights and your money and all that shit is going to the proper people. That's why they have wills and all that shit. Like a lot of people take that for granted. I remember always my mom just been calling me since I was in my 20s. Make sure you do life insurance. Make sure you do a will. And I'm like 20 something years old. Like, but she's like, the day's never promised to nobody. So you should always make sure you have shit like that in order. You see what I'm saying? So, even if you're just a YouTuber, ain't no telling. You may be a YouTuber and shit, pass away. Your YouTube channel could blow up when you pass away and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Especially if it's some shit to where, say if Donald Trump shot me in the face, like I'm going to be famous. So niggas might come and watch my YouTube channel. That shit might blow up like a motherfucker when I'm dead. Where the money go? They going to be sending the money, but where is it going? You see what I'm saying?
Right. So, and the money should be going to his family, to his mom. The money should be going there. I'm a rephrase what I just said because I don't like how it kind of came off. I don't think she should exploit his death, but as far as getting what's owed to him, as far as his monies, his benefits, or whatever, to go to his family and his kids to help out that way, then yes. But exploiting his death, no.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I could see how some people might have misinterpreted that. You know how they do. Dumbass, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I don't want to make it seem like, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't know. Exploiting his death, no. But definitely, like, getting, his just due, yeah.
Word, that's just crazy. So with the whole Mama Duck and let's get on some petty shit. The whole Mama Duck Hassan Campbell shit. Who you think winning? Who you think winning the battle?
No, I don't think either one of them is winning. I think this is a bad look.
They both look stupid, right? I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a bad look.
I ain't gonna lie. I you know what it is? I'm looking at it from another perspective. Like Hassan Campbell, it's almost like he was running out of shit to talk about. Like, let me jump on this situation, get my name back out there relevant. That's what I kind of like about him. It's like he just like, fuck it, let me get my name back relevant. I'm not gonna just talk about it and give my opinion on it, but I'ma use derogatory slang, which the white people
I'm gonna
like
be disrespectful.
Yeah, disrespectful while I'm doing it and just make nigga, that's why that I don't agree with that. It's ways for you to get your point across without telling niggas they got their TVs turned off and
facts
and telling niggas location. Nah, little Johnny over here was but what happened to little Johnny and them? They was on 183rd and such and such, and they end up turning off such and such TV, but ain't nothing happened to him. But my man Snot Box get rocked 10 blocks over there, and they did that. Nah, you be like, the fuck is he talking about?
He be doing too much.
Dumbass,
he be doing too much.
Making light skinned niggas look bad on YouTube. Sit your ass down. Fucking
doing
big,
too much.
You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with your arms, my nigga? I'm a big nigga. Look at my arms. Like your arms be looking crazy, my nigga. That nigga fucking shirts be all tight and shit. They're like, what the fuck wrong with this nigga arms? Like niggas pump this shit up with balloon. Dumbass boy. Anyway, that's probably his picture right there. When I edit it up, his picture gonna be right there. Anyway.
So I'm gonna drop the link. Oh yeah, Alec Baldwin. I'll drop the link for y'all in case y'all want to get up here. I'm gonna let y'all come up. Yes, Alec Baldwin. You didn't hear about this because this is a big headline right now. Alec Baldwin killed a cinematographer by the name of Haley or something like that. By accident and injured the director by shooting a prop gun on set.
Wait. They was on set. He had a prop gun. How the fuck how does a prop gun kill somebody and injure the? It's a prop gun.
It's given shady. It's given not accidental. It's giving I meant to do that. I don't understand how you have a loaded prop gun on the set of a movie. How does that work?
Now I have you know why? It's certain ones that what they do is right. Certain ones they use real guns, but they shave the firing pin down. So which means when they fire the gun, it's a real gun, real bullets and stuff like that. But they're supposed to use blanks, and a firing pin is supposed to be shaved down enough to when they pull a trigger, it's not hitting. The hammer is not hitting the back of the bullet. So unless they was using a real gun with real bullets and they had somebody shave the firing pin down, they didn't do it right. But you still supposed to be using blanks.
Shady. It's shady all across the board. Like
Alex Baldwin, he locked up?
No, they let him. They didn't charge him with anything.
Nah,
they said it was an accident. They didn't charge him, but they said that it's still active.
That's crazy, son.
It's still active.
If that was Wesley Snipes, his ass would have been in jail. They lock him up for income tax evasion, but this guy Alec Baldwin shoots somebody by mistake, and then that Wesley Snipes would have had a murder and an attempted murder charge right now. Alex Baldwin is sitting in his fucking mansion, sniffing cocaine and drinking wine right now. Dumbass. Wes Adams 5.
Okay, there you go.
You good. Oh shit. Hold on, you went back out. You good now. Wes Adams 5, so that's how Bruce Lee's son. Oh shit. That's how Bruce Lee's son got killed. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that neither. Word up. How the fuck you gonna say they want to lock up Wesley Snipes? Chris Mizuno? Of course they would have locked up Wesley Snipes. They locked up Wesley Snipes for not paying taxes. You think they want to lock Wesley Snipes up for shooting somebody by mistake on set? His black ass would have been under the jail. I don't know what community you from, but his ass would have been in jail. You know how many other actors that doesn't look like Wesley Snipes have not paid their taxes and has paid the lawyer and have been given like house arrest, probation, they lock Wesley Black ass up. Yeah, I don't know what community you from, but in our community, his black ass would have been in jail.
All right, I'm good.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, see what I'm saying? Yeah, you back. I was just sitting there, interacting with the chat.
Okay, I told y'all I'm gonna drop the link for y'all if y'all want to get up here and talk about give us your opinions on anything that we discussed today. Let us know.
That's a fact.
What your opinions are, what y'all think.
Because we got shit to listen, man. Y'all can pop up here.
So I'm gonna drop the link.
Yep. Don't take super long because Melly got some shit she gotta do. Grown people shit. You know what I'm saying? It's my birthday. Tomorrow my birthday. So, Melly, before we even did this podcast today, I'm working with a couple of hours of sleep right now as we speak. Couple of hours, started celebrating a little bit early. You know what I'm saying? Drinking a lot of that Patron and Neho last night. So, shit like that, man. We want a couple of hours of sleep. But it's the Best of Both Worlds podcast, man. Of course, we going to give it to y'all real. We going to give it to y'all raw. This is the illest podcast on Spotify, YouTube, and Twitch right now as we speak.
Hold on, you guys. I'm going to invite you right quick. We got people about to come up.
Yo, what's going on, y'all?
Yo.
My bad. I had to get my shit together. What up, Rick Set?
Rick Set, you at a homeless shelter? Where you at?
The football game.
Oh.
Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can hear you. You good.
Yo, my nigga Alec Baldwin caught the body on the set.
That's
on the set.
That's fucking Alex.
He ain't even in the gang on the set, though.
Yeah, we can hear you, Melly. We can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What game you at?
What's up?
Yeah, fucking Ron G's. I ain't even gonna lie, man. That's why I said I don't know. Man, listen. I don't know what actor that man, listen.
Whatever. Man, if he was black, he'd be going to jail, man.
That's be out of there. His ass be out of there. But my thing is, right? At no point in time you supposed to ever have a real weapon, even loaded. Even if the weapon is real, it's not supposed to be with real bullets. You see what I'm saying? So who the fuck dropped the ball? You see what I'm saying? Somebody was drunk on cocaine at that set with a real gun and got shot. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Niggas had a disagreement.
Or maybe it wasn't an accident. Or maybe that was planned. It sounds a little shady.
Yep. You can say that too. How the director get shot?
Right, like it sounds real shady. Like some shady business going on.
There's definitely cocaine involved. I can tell you that.
If Alec Baldwin is there, you best believe it's cocaine involved.
That's a fact.
Don't he got two sons? Alec Baldwin, the act and all that.
Yo, remember last year he lost his show, y'all.
Yo, are you at a high school game right now? You gotta turn that shit off. You gotta mute that shit. You gotta mute that shit. You gotta super mute that shit.
Oh, my bad.
And they got a Pee Wee League football game. You know what I'm saying? With no kids there, dumbass. You know what I'm saying? But now,
my nephew, I'm supporting him. You feel me?
Oh, all right. Oh, shit. I was right. You see, I was right, though. I was only playing, but I was right, though.
I'm in Jacksonville. You feel me?
Oh, all right. Get your Jacksonville on. Yo, Rick said, what was good about those games? You go find you some of them single mothers. Make sure their husbands ain't nowhere, though. Go find some of those. Yes, sir. They're around there. Look, you look like a dad right now.
Husbands ain't single.
I'm trying to get the single mother on top of me though, still, man. But she's playing.
Yeah, she's sitting behind you, man. She gonna see the Jerry curl juice dripping. Don't do that.
No, I'm talking about the one on top of me right here.
No.
I'm talking about the one on top of me right here.
Look at that nigga. You took him Big Karen right behind you. Look at Big Karen right behind you, my nigga. That's who you gotta go get, Big Karen. Look at her right behind you. She like, ooh, who this dude right here in front of me?
Not Big Karen, not Big Shirley, Big Karen.
Big Karen, that's Big Karen. Nah, it's probably a couple of Big Shirleys in there, but he need Big Karen. Income tax Karen, baby. Anyway, we ain't gonna do that joke. We're gonna say that one. But Ron G's Alec Baldwin ass, he was sniffing cocaine, drinking red wine, and was in that bitch was like, let's get this shit started. You know what I'm saying? I could see he was on some cocaine cowboy shit like that and just fucking, hey, Mr. Director, look at this shit. Yeah, dumbass, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, but I'm saying though, how you it's one thing, you didn't hit none. This is what I'm saying, right? If it's a shooting scene, who was you shooting at in the scene? How they didn't get hit?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's what I'm saying. It do sound a little shaky, Melly. Sound a little shaky.
Nah, Melly Mel put me on. She put me on, man. Like, you feel me? It definitely was probably playing for real, for real.
Definitely cocaine involved though.
Shady.
That's the one thing I do know. What you think about
a little white collar murder, right quick?
You know what I'm saying? What you think about this NBA Youngboy shit, Ron G's?
What about him getting out? He got out and went to Utah or some shit, right?
He's not out yet. He have to go to California. He have to fight his he has to get a bail hearing in California.
Shit, that's all the nigga need. He need to pop out. But I mean, he got caught by the feds though, right?
I don't know.
He got I'll tell you one thing though. They ain't the feds that's in front of his house guarding that shit. They got the military outside of his shit in Utah. Like uniform, M16s, like his shit look like if
this nigga got a crib in Utah?
No, his ass on house arrest.
A house in Utah, but he has to go to Utah to for his 24-hour supervision. You know, house arrest.
And from what I was just reading, it's basically they trying to make sure nobody ain't trying to break him out. Like, I don't know why they were trying to think somebody was, you know. That's what it's saying. The main whole purpose of the military is there for. And they saying to make sure, you know, there's no kind of escape opportunity. That's what they call it. They really bring
in the US, not the US Marshals, but they really bring in like the US like army for this nigga.
Yeah, like these niggas, like they in uniform.
Oh no, he about the crib. Man, he about to do some time. He definitely about to do some time, bro. He ain't no way of getting around this. And then you know what's crazy? His other baby mom about to go to jail for stabbing his other baby mom too. This shit is crazy. That's just the generation, man. It's the generation.
Wait, so out of the 8 baby mothers, one of them stabbed another one?
Yaya Mayweather.
I forgot about Yaya, but now of course the richest one is gonna be out there stabbing somebody, right?
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's going on with this? What's going on with this generation and shit, man? I ain't never seen this many rappers have so many indictments and locked up and all this other shit. It was only like 2 rappers that I knew that got locked up in my lifetime. That was Lil Kim. And damn, I can't even think of nobody else right now. Lil Kim and probably Shine. It's probably the only niggas I could think of.
You know what's crazy is they don't even realize the difference until you gotta go from eating fucking lobster and shrimps and all kind of shit like that to it. Now your ass is in there, you eating fucking half-baked chicken.
Yo,
with nasty ass corn and you.
Nah, but all these niggas is going down from the feds, not state cases. None of these are state cases.
No, that's what I'm saying though. But you know, the feds is like, even if the food is a little better, the arrangement's a little bit better, you still doing more time because you're in the feds. So it's like me, I'd rather live more gruesome and more of the gruesome, you know, standpoint and get out quicker than live more comfortable. They gotta be in there longer. Like, nah, like if I can do 7 years in state versus doing 10 years in the feds, I'm taking that 7 years state. Nah, fuck that. Why I'm staying there extra 3 years? I don't give a fuck about the food I'm eating. I don't need PlayStation TV, my own TV, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
What a lot of people don't understand is that, like, when they say the feds is better, I mean, like, yeah, it's better to a certain extent. It's a few different betters, but I can't really necessarily say that it's better. You know what I mean? Especially 9 times out of you go to the feds, you go in the feds, you go into prison. So if you go into prison, you getting shipped out. You're not doing no time in your state. I can guarantee you this. My brother just got 10 years. He's already in Arkansas. They're separating you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing within itself. You can already like just you ain't gonna see your family. Point blank, period. You ain't gonna see your family. You know what I'm saying?
Rick said, dumbass.
But yeah, man, like that's really what's going on right now, man. So you got that. If you're not gang banging, or if you ain't under no card, or if you ain't Muslim, you definitely gonna have some problems.
That's a fact.
You definitely gonna have some problems to an extent to where like if you from Philly, like I give you an example, if you from Philly, right, and you go to jail in Pennsylvania, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna go to jail with a lot of people you know, and you're gonna know a lot of like just as far as the state goes. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit different than opposed to you getting shipped off to Arkansas or you getting shipped off to like Kentucky somewhere and you don't even know what the hell you like. You know what I mean?
Now, you know that's exactly where they put all them shit at too, in them goddamn states where nobody usually go. The shit just be mad, just fucking woods and just like you can't even call it. It's not the South. It's just country as fuck. It's like North Dakota.
Yeah, you might
Kentucky.
have a PlayStation 2, but shit, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but you definitely ain't gonna see nobody who you know unless you just lucky enough to see somebody else.
You got good family, like my sister baby father, he's still doing 25 years. His family always go down. Like once he got to like North Carolina and to join the North Carolina, they will always drive down to North Carolina to come see him. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
You gotta have a good family for that, man. If you don't got a good family, it's over. That time is gonna be lonely.
You know what's crazy? Like 25 years, that's like literally like if you live to 100, that's still a quarter of your life. Nobody's living to 100. Hey, you see what I'm saying? Unless you Asian. Other than that,
you ain't do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For the black community, 25 years, that's at a minimum 40% of your lifespan. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you got time. Correct. You see what I'm saying? 40% of your life that you're gonna live has to be under those circumstances, and then you got to still deal with the situation when you come out. Like, what do you do when you come out? You know how hard it is for somebody to be locked up 20. You know how much stuff is changing. I had a cousin that got locked up in 1990, and he didn't get out till around like 2018 or 19. You know how much stuff done changed from 1990 to 2018?
Yeah, and you can't forget the part about being institutionalized on top of that. But now everything has changed so much to where these niggas is basically on the internet in prison. So
yeah,
I don't know. It just goes to show you how much the times have changed.
Yeah, but even that, now like you lucky they even got that shit in, you know. Because now you're lucky, and you got to still, they making that like a privilege. More people.
Smartphones is definitely a blessing in jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you got to think about it. Like, even my cousin locked up in Alabama right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got spent $1,500 for a phone.
Damn.
Yeah, so imagine you spending, like, even though iPhones is expensive, but imagine you paying for an iPhone 7, you paying $1,500.
Yeah, they gonna make it expensive for you, but at the same time, it's the privileges that's coming along with it. A lot of places where they got privileges like this too, the crime rate is so low in the prisons. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you got to realize too, one fight, they taking a lot of your shit away. If you one of the motherfuckers, you got TV, you got PlayStation, you got a phone. We're talking Fed shit, obviously. You see what I'm saying? But if you just got phone and you got certain privileges, it's certain jobs you get in state prisons the way, or you in county, so where you like, okay, one fight can fuck this up. Like, especially in Long Island, New York, if you in a working dorm, you stay all of the workers stay in the same dorm. So if you have a job inside of the jail system, the dorm you stay in is with other motherfuckers that got different jobs too. So inside of there, 9 times out of 10, it's very little niggas is not stealing people's shit. Like, people's not in there really fighting. Of course, a little fight shit going, oh, it's my TV turn. Oh, my phone is still jail. But at the same time, it's very small crime rate inside that area. Because niggas know one fight, your ass is kicked out that dorm. Then you got to re-sign up. And hopefully they let you back in. And yeah, it's a lot. It's like a privilege to be in there. So same thing with these phones and shit like that too. You fuck that up. Niggas don't want to mess that up. You communicating with girls. You ain't gotta, sneak no pictures in. You can actually go online and see your girl all the time and shit like that. And So yeah, niggas not fucking that up over no bullshit fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, he stepped on my sneakers. Like, you got it this time.
That must be a gift and a curse. I know y'all probably can see my ashy ass elbows, but whatever. And that must be a gift and a curse, because imagine you go on your girl's, you stalking your girl's social media. Imagine seeing her with like a different dude up there, or just living her best life. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
Yep. You know you want to see some shit like that, especially too. It could just be a random person who she seen from school or some shit like that, just ran into. But he don't know that because he locked up. You see what I'm saying? So now he's sitting there like, who this big tall nigga? Look like a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is at the beach. He in jail. You see what I'm saying? Like, nobody. That's what I'm saying. Me, I used to tell my moms when I was locked up. My mom was fucked. I was all the way upstate in Dunkirk. Did some dumb shit up there and got locked up. Was locked up 3 months. I was up that bitch mad as a motherfucker. My mom sending me pictures and shit. They on vacation and shit, riding jet skis and all kind of shit. Don't send me none of that shit. I don't want to see that shit. I'm sitting in here. It smell like nothing but feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, my nigga, I'm on a cot. I'm eating noodles and shit with no microwave, no pot. Literally at the sink with the hot water. Like, come on, I don't want to see y'all niggas on jet.
Yo, I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. I had the same kind of situation a little bit. I was in the infirmary and shit when I was in jail. Yeah. And my boy, he just like number one, this little nigga, man, he had a chance to take 15 years for a body, but he fought it. I'm like, bro, this is probably like the most best deal you probably gonna get. And if they giving you a deal like this, bro, they definitely got something on you. So I wouldn't even risk it. I would have took it. But he fought it and lost trial. So he was showing me all these pictures and shit. His folks going out Miami, his best friend out Miami doing all this other shit. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, yo, I know this shit gotta be hitting. I know it gotta be hitting.
That's the worst. You know what? That be them dumbass lawyers, yo. I feel like a lot of people who don't be taking this. Let's be for real. We all know if we did it or not. Whether niggas gonna admit to it. If you know you did it, but it's a small chance that your lawyer's telling you, like, yo, they don't have this, so we can probably win because they don't have this. And they like, nah, I ain't gonna lie. You better take that safe bet.
Man, and he had a PD.
Oh, nah, that's crazy.
With a murder charge, bro.
Nah, hell no.
Granted, you never know, man. People don't got it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, public defender, I'm definitely taking that 15 years.
But that's your life, bro. I'm like, yo, bro, you only like 19, bro. Like you already been down for like what? You already been down fighting in damn near 5 years. That's only 10.
That's crazy.
That's only 10.
Yeah,
like, bro, like, come on, man.
Especially, if you know you're a guilty party. Like me, if I'm not guilty, then I gotta just fight it and deal with the consequences. Even if I know I was there, but I'm not snitching, but I know it's a chance that they can prove that I was there, but I'm still not, shit like that, then you gotta just try to take the risk. You see what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm not telling. So at the end of the day, I gotta try to fight this. But if I know I did it, and you the only person know you did it. Like, it's
bro, that nigga overcame a lot of shit, man. Like cause we connected because, like, I'm in a wheelchair after I got shot. I got locked up and shit.
Yeah.
He got shot just like how I got shot, but he only got hit one time after he got locked because he got locked up on the scene. You know what I'm saying? So when he got shot, like, he couldn't walk, and he taught himself how to walk again, bro, in jail, and that was so inspirational to me.
Yeah. Now, do you do that? Do you go through physical therapy to try to, regain? Because I know they say sometimes they may say certain stuff is permanent, but then sometimes they tell you, through time, you got to just try to work through it. Because I got a cousin that was in your situation too. He was actually in a wheelchair for, I think, 18, it might have even been 19 years. And then slowly but surely, like, he got them little some shit that you put around the back of your arm too. So he can, but he's not in a wheelchair no more, but he can drive.
Yeah,
like, he's not feeling
that's love and shit, bro. Like that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Like, I walk with leg braces. I don't really do the physical therapy thing going because, like, you never know. Like, because I had a lot, like, especially in jail, bro. I had a lady just telling me, like, look, you probably not gonna walk again, but you can do this, you can do that. Like, I'm not trying to get that type of thought process in my head that you're not going to be able to do this or do that, because they couldn't even believe that I could move my legs the way that I could already.
Yeah.
They couldn't even believe that. So they was just like, yo, man, like, you do got some type of movement and shit, but I don't really see it working out for you or this doing that. I don't need that type of, you know what I mean? So I go to Planet Fitness Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You know what I mean? I get on that leg bike for like an hour or two, you know what I mean? Then I get up and walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's like my little regiment for the week. That's the little shit that I be doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's been working out far, like, you know what I mean? Farther for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done got my own wheel now, driving and all this other stuff, moving around, doing all the stuff that I need to do. So I'm not giving up, man.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna let nobody tell me no bullshit like that, you know?
Yeah, that's what's up. I ain't even gonna lie. Fuck that. Cause I even did, man, when I got shot, the doctor said that shit too. They said, man, if we take this bullet out through surgery and I end up clipping, you know, it may be a chance that you may end up in a wheelchair, paralyzed, and you may have to use a shit bag, even though I know that's not what it's called. But you may have to use that for the rest of your life. Or if we hit that we hit that artery, you could be dead. You
exactly. So what I decided to do, man, like, you know what I mean? It's not even really a decision that I made. They told me, they was like, listen, you got this bullet lodged in your spine. If we take this bullet out, it's a good chance that we might sever your spine completely. So right now, with the bullet in there, with the fragment in there, you like, you know what I mean? You gonna have more pain, but at least you can be able to move around and do what you got to do.
Yeah,
that's really what I stuck with.
Yep. And that's what I opted in to do too. Yep, I told the nigga just leave the shit in there. You see what I'm saying? So he was like, eventually, what's gonna happen is when the tissue start building up back in there too, is gonna push the bullet back up. But he was like, I don't know, I have a time frame for that. He said that shit can take years. And he was like, you're gonna have to deal with that pain for that time, for all those years. But I'm like, I'd rather just deal with the pain rather than something severe happen. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, but, you know, throughout the course of the time too, after like, I think it was like 3 or 4 years too, I lost mad weight, and the shit ended up just pushing, and it pushed up the right way past my main vein and past my artery to where the shit was rubbing on my belt. I was so nervous when I was at work. I went to the bathroom and just like with some tweezers, took that shit out. Like, it took me like 35 minutes to do that shit. Took that shit out with some tweezers slowly. I was just like turning that shit slowly. Cause I was like, cause I already know, he told me like I ain't no doctor. So I'm thinking like my main vein and my artery right there. If I nick that bitch the wrong way, see what I'm saying? Word up. I got that bitch out though, boy. Word up. My doctor was pissed. You should have did that. You should have came here. You see what I'm saying? That nigga was pissed. Fucking African doctor, Dr. Allen Smith. He was pissed, my nigga. That nigga, he couldn't even talk and shit. I'm like, oh, calm down, motherfucker. I'm about to make a gold chain out of this shit. He's like, that's the stupidest idea I ever heard in my life. Y'all fuck with the African doctor. I told him I was about to make a chain out of that shit. He said, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. Y'all tell you, hey, I fuck with that doctor. Word up. You know what I'm saying?
So
yeah, man.
Yeah, that's love.
Sharing this live, salute. Thank you to all the content creators who took the time out to share this live. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for supporting.
It's the Best of Both World Podcast, episode 10, bitches. Yes.
Yes.
So, Melly, listen, man, I don't know how your time frame is working, but I know you getting close to that time, man. You see what I'm saying? So
I am getting close to the time to where I got to go to work.
Yep. So, I mean, I guess at this time we should just, end it off here unless y'all got some more y'all want to add to the topic.
Y'all know I'm always here to support, man, whatever it is that y'all talking or whatever y'all doing, man. So y'all know it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
What y'all days, man?
Nah, it's a boring ass Saturday too.
Hold on, y'all. We got somebody that we ain't seen in a minute on this motherfucker. Hold up.
Oh,
hi, Melly. How you doing, Dirt Guy? How's everybody doing?
What's Grandma?
How you doing, Grandma Gotti?
Man, all right. I just want to give a shout out to the Best of Both.
Oh, shit. Oh, that was damn, Grandma Gotti. Oh, man.
Yo.
Man. Salute to Grandma Gotti, man. She's always a frequent guest.
Yo.
You see her in a little while, man. Salute to Grandma Gotti, man. She was trying to say the best of both, but you know, flatline, man. Damn, man.
Granny Gotti. Oh my God. We ain't heard from Granny Gotti in a long time. Ooh, still doing bad.
It's been a little while. Yo, Rick said, you walking still, my nigga? Don't tell me you walking all the way from the stadium.
I'm about to roll up some dope, man. About this halftime, man.
Nah, you on a kid school premises rolling up weed?
I mean, I'm going to the car right now.
But the car's parked on the parking lot in the school premises, stupid.
No, it's not, nigga. That's all the way down the street, bitch.
Salute, Far Rock.
Alright.
Part of my presence.
Nah, that ain't down the street.
Thought you was about to smoke right there on school grounds. They about to arrest your ass. I try to save your life.
Hell nah, I'm not. I don't give it up like that. I've been stopped violating school zones when I used to still work, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm glad I ain't never get no school zone charge then. Feel me? I ain't gonna get one now.
You can smoke on the school grounds when you go to the school, but when you a grown old man looking like you do with the porn mustache, you can't be smoking on school grounds.
Nah, that's why I'm going all the way down the block where I'm parked at. You feel me?
Yeah. Thank God you parked. I thought you walked all the way to the stadium, but my fault, Melly. Good.
Word.
Right.
We haven't heard from Granny Gotti in a minute. You guys, you guys. We definitely part of my presence. Salute, Far Rock. Salute. We definitely have a lot of stuff popping off, probably within like the next month or so. So all of our supporters, being that you guys support our, both of our platforms, and then y'all are supporting this podcast, we are going to have merch coming for y'all, like really, really soon for this podcast.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact.
So we are going to want y'all to support in any way that y'all possibly can. We are coming with the Best of Both Worlds podcast merch really, really soon. The designs are getting put in. We are doing the damn thing. I just signed up for my Patreon. So I'm going to be uploading content up on my Patreon as well. So you guys can go check that out once I put it up. Smiley, let them know what's up with the podcast and where else they can find us at.
That's a fact, man. But other than that, though, too, we told y'all, man, we are not leaving no stone unturned, nothing untouched, man. Whatever platforms right now, we are going to be grinding on, man. So at the end of the day, we're going to have promotion. It's going to be literally specifically Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. We're going to be using those for the promotional purposes. But as far as platforms that the actual podcast is going to be on, if the podcast, you're going to catch it live here on YouTube on Melly Mel's channel, of course. It's going to also be uploaded to Spotify. It's going to be uploaded to Twitch. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to be uploaded to Patreon too. So make sure you stay in tune with us with all of, it's either going to be Melly Mel on all of those platforms or Dirt Gang TV on all those platforms. We're going to start converting shit to the Best of Both Worlds, but baby steps. You see what I'm saying? But for right now, this is where y'all can catch us at on these platforms, man. I told y'all, man, y'all can't get this money when you sleep on the couch. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, we out here working. Listen, y'all thought we was playing? For all of the haters, the doubters, the naysayers. Look at us now, bitches. Stupid motherfuckers. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. Beginning. 10 episodes in. Imagine watch episode 50. Watch by time. All I'm saying is by time episode 50, watch.
Yeah, y'all know I'm always here to support anything that y'all do, man. I'm gonna be down with. Oh, you got the sponsor popping.
Thank God in my life, Team Fonto.
And we definitely appreciate the support. Listen, don't be putting that shit up here.
That damn mid-grade. You put that damn mid-grade.
Don't be putting that up here.
That's a bottle of hair grease, mid-grade. That's your shit called hair grease. Your weed called hair grease, and this is mid-grade.
Oh shit! He had that joint in the hair grease bottle.
It's at 18.3% THC. Your weed is right now. You know what I'm saying? Mid-grade. Hair grease.
24, this 24, nigga. 24%.
At mid-grade.
Look, 34%, nigga. 34, nigga. Look.
Nah.
Yeah, my hand keeps shaking.
Yeah, you fucking drink coffee. Look at this nigga shit. You shaky ass hands.
That's 34%.
Like this.
Hey, yo, what they say right here? What they say on that bottle?
Rick Set was in the closet. Rick Set was in the closet the other day.
Oh, yo, bro, why is in the closet?
You was in the closet.
Rick Set was in the closet the other night.
That was my work closet though.
Yo, straight up blowing in the closet.
Not no work closet. Nah, now you playing games because that was not no work closet. We saw clothes in the back of that motherfucker and everything.
I showed y'all my work vest and my clothes in the back. I showed y'all. What y'all talking about?
Nigga, we believe you got a job. We couldn't just believe you was smoking at work.
So you was smoking weed in a closet at work?
No, not at my job at work. I'm talking about my house. I have a closet that's like with my work shit in up.
So why was you standing in there smoking one time?
Cause that's the closet. That's my. I don't even. What the hell? My work clothes.
Well, that's the work space.
Why would you just smoke in the living room or? You was trapped in the closet. Why you didn't smoke in the living room? You was trapped in the closet. Why you didn't smoke? Yo, dumbass.
And that's how the stage today. I could have went in the living room. Yeah, I could have went there, but I just didn't. Fuck it. Shit. Now I'm in the car now. You feel me? Sometimes I'll be here, sometimes I'll be there.
That nigga stood in the closet in his apartment, that his work clothes.
And I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. We would have never known he was in the closet until we seen the hooks.
Yo, you sure he wasn't?
The hooks was the dead giveaway.
Y'all would have known it was that because y'all could see the ceiling. Y'all could see what's above me and shit. You could see that shit hanging from the shit.
My nigga,
nah, we just knew you was in the closet, my guy.
I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go in my linen closet right now and go smoke a blunt. Like that's stupid. Nobody does. Like,
no, that's his work spot. That's where he be at to do his. Like, y'all know what I mean?
All right, you guys.
Nigga, if I would have been in the living room or the kitchen first, that's what it would have been at. You feel me? That's just where I was at.
Anyway, Melly.
Salutations, Melly. Salutations, Melly. I know you got to go to work. Get your work on, baby girl.
Yo.
With your mean ass delay.
Yo, this is the prime suspect or who you don't want to. When you get with Rick Set, make sure you watch him roll up the blunt.
Yes, I definitely got to go to work.
Don't do that.
We will be back this week. Can y'all hear me?
Don't do that to me. Don't do that. This is medical. This is medical. This is.
Can y'all hear me?
I get you now, Melly. We get you.
I would never. So I'm a DMX my homie. So you say I'm a DMX my homie?
Well, no, rest in peace. Don't talk about the great like
all
that.
Right then.
What's that analogy? I don't get the analogy.
That's what happened to him, bro.
Yeah, what happened to DMX? You know, somebody slipped in the Mickey, and he just been thrown off ever since, man.
What you mean you don't know? So you was living under a rock the whole time?
Once again, Ron.
How you don't know about DMX and you from New York?
Ron G's. This is what we was just saying about Hassan Campbell. It's not the message, it's the terminology he's using to get the message across. You don't say what I'm gonna do, DMX, my friend. I know exactly what the fuck you was talking about.
Because you saying that's how I give it up.
But once again, you see how Ron G. That's a perfect example with Hassan Campbell.
That's my favorite rapper, by the way. That's my favorite rapper, so I'm not dissing him.
So this is what I'm saying.
When I say DMX myself, I'm talking about my homie chilling with me, and then a nigga put some shit in my shit and fuck me up for the rest of my life, like how it happened to him.
There you go, better worded right there. I would never call that DMXing somebody, especially because I'm a fan. Yo, I like that Dipset hat, but it's a little too big for your hat. Pause.
Nah, nigga, it's because nigga, I got my head done, nigga. I gotta have it, motherfucking.
I know. I see the little dripping. I seen the shit. What is that?
I'm dreading up, bro.
That's the helping the visions. You got the helping the visions. Oh, yeah. And they got the helping the visions. Look at my son Rick Set, man.
Yeah, move this bed for me.
They got that big ass dip. Turn it to the back.
Just pull it to the side.
It's a dad hat though. What is that? That's not New Era.
Nah, that's Dipset Couture.
Help your sister.
Dipset Couture.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a Harlem World, Dipset, and on the back it say Harlem Globetrotter.
Oh, you feel like you back from New York now, Rick said. You back from New York now.
I mean, I'm always gonna rep where I'm from, even though I'm from here now. I'm always gonna I'm never gonna wear Florida fitted over.
Yeah, you gotta wear them all. You gotta wear them all in hat. All right, Melly, we can hear you now. We can see you.
Yeah, my shit is crazy, y'all. I'm sorry.
Nah,
my shit just booted me out.
Yep, you guys.
I know. I see now. You good? Well, we about to end this shit right now. It's time for I got to finish celebrating. Melly about to get to it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have been tuned in to the Best of Both Worlds podcast with your boy, Harlem Smiley. Melly Mel fixing her. You know, she getting the shit going right now, man. See what I'm saying? You know, stream, y'all. We about to end it. Why don't y'all let Melly let her Wi-Fi be free? You know, let my people go. Goddamn stream, y'all. Well, we definitely appreciate y'all for tuning into the Best of Both Worlds podcast. Don't forget, if you want to catch this live every time we go live, subscribe to this channel right here, Melly Mel. When you spell Melly Mel, use all caps. Use all caps when you spell Melly Mel. Same way it is up there right now, too, man. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in tune every time we go live. If you want to watch it on Spotify after we do all of the, after we do all of the edits and all that good stuff, then you can go ahead and do that. But if you want to just, catch this on Spotify, something like that, all you got to do is literally just, just subscribe to this channel. I'm going to let y'all know what the Spotify link is and all that. The Spotify is probably going to be the Best of Both Worlds podcast. But yeah, make sure y'all stay in tune. Other than that, subscribe to the channel Dirt Gang TV. Yes, sir. That's my channel, man. Go stay in tune with the loc, man. Tales from a Harlem Crip 2 is out right now on all music platforms. You punch up Tales from a Harlem Crip 2 on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Music, Androids, iPhones, Tidal, TikTok, any of that shit. You gonna hear some dope music, man. But here come Melly Mel right now with the crown over her head. She should be just spinning. There she go.
This shit's acting weird.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. Till next time, make sure y'all have your notifications set. Make sure y'all are subscribed to the channel. Salute to everybody out there who definitely supports us and our content. All the content creators out there. I know this is hard, but you know what? We keep going. We don't get enough credit that we deserve. So salute to everybody out there. Make sure y'all just stay in tune with us for our future endeavors and all the things that we got coming up for y'all. So thank y'all for tuning in. I am your girl, Melly Mel, 2 L's, all caps, all facts.
Yes, sir. We are gone.
Later.
No cap. We with it. Y'all the tools. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know how it get.
Gang Productions. Yo, Harlem Smiley. It's about that time. We want to see a movie. Work time.
Around the clock records. Yikes. It's Harlem Smiley, nigga. Y'all know what it is, man. Yo. Work time. Since a young nigga, always learn to stand up my own. It's the shit I'm about to kick to you Harlem Smiley clones. I got a gift static. My presence, gift wrap, legit magic. No tricks, you silly rabbit. Pass the test and smoke the weed just for the stress. Always thinking I'm the best, plus demand the respect. Blue like he's no check, so you know what I rep. Blue ice on my neck, like the snow on the steps. At night, no lights, they used to steal niggas' bikes. And if you niggas couldn't fight, no wins in sight at all. 6'4", but the barrel is long. Pause. I call it snub, I keep it tucked in the drawers. Pause. In the crib, I keep it tucked in the drawer. Right under the drawer. Second one, right from the floor. Just go to the door. Want the clip? Move the below. Brain splatter on the wall. Halloween for sure. I got the crazy aim. I leave the stores on the track. Now that's a gravy train. blue rag around the map. That's a Navy plane. You brag about 10K, and that's a baby chain. Listen, I'm in the position to win it. Now you niggas is finished. Let's go. If I spin it, no defendant. Broke straws, I spin it. Spin the block super hot. In the cops, in the SWAT. This the rock, this a rock. Everybody on lock. Think Scott, if it's the issue, think it rolled on like tissue. And some shit we get into if you test my potential. I'm explosive like a missile, from the bone to the gristle. Tight grip like a pistol. Put the O in the official. Best to ever do it. Whoever done it, that ever did it. This boom back, the new era, no fucking fit it. This boom back, the new track, no John got it. And who is that? The new cat is Harlem Smiley. He got it locked, straight to the top, at 12 o'clock, I'm raising stocks, This boom back, the new track, no John got it. And who is that? That new cat is Harlem Smiley. He got it locked, straight to the top, at 12 o'clock, I'm raising stocks, Yo, I'm the fucking greatest, man. Yep. Work time. Back to biz in this work to my kids. I'm going spin. So y'all pretend that I'm never gonna win. Discourage it. Gotta hit the mark. Bullseye when I'm pitching darts. No roll carts. I stay with the auto parts. And get in my zone. And when I'm strapped with the chrome, I send them home. No hollow shells go in and out of his dome. Tell them shalom. I kill them all. Had a vision to draw. Talking to the cops. Your vision be known. Vision be known. Broad, I knew I could score. LaMelo ball. Role player. Always playing my part. Devin George. Devin with the George. Play my pulse when I hit the block. About to spin tops, you going if I hit the shot. I super clutch this weed, got me super sucked. Gloom runs, got my mind thinking heavy, moving trucks. This boom back, the new trap, no John got it. And who is that? The new cat is Harlem Smiley. He got it locked, straight to the top, at 12 o'clock, I'm raising stocks, This boom back, the new trap, no John got it. And who is that? That new cat is Harlem Smiley. He got it locked, straight to the top, at 12 o'clock, I'm raising stocks, Dirt, gang, 9th Street. It's your boy Harlem Smiley, man. From New York to LA, with Dago right there in the middle. Never forget, it's hoods everywhere you go. It's just in these 3 hoods, shit gets spooky out here. From the 619 to the 213 to the 718. Keep your pistols gripped up tight.